going on, people? Welcome to Football Carnage, and we are back with another Mania right here for you guys on the channel. Action-packed show, big panel coming on today. A lot of big topics that we got to get into. Big up to everybody that's watching. Make sure you guys smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on those post notifications, and make sure to let us know what you think about the topics that we get into. Big up to the panel, my guy Eddie. Big up Touchline, my Jonas, Corey AFC, and also Omar BYT. How are you guys?
Big up.
I'm good, man.
Chilling, bro. You know what I'm saying? Blessed another day.
Yeah. Blessed another day. See, look, that's good energy, Jonas. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear. I'm pretty sure that you're doing a lot better than Yamal is today. But
listen, this guy, you know what I'm saying? This guy's always trying to switch up the energy. You know what? The first thing I seen when I came on backstage, I see the Yamal on the bottom right with the topics, bro. What you doing to my guy Yamal's face, bro?
What do you mean, bro? What do you mean, bro? That's when he was watching the GOAT CR7 win a trophy with his nation at 40 years.
Whoa.
The GOAT is crazy.
The GOAT is too much.
The GOAT.
Too much.
The GOAT is wild.
The GOAT.
Nah, you're insane.
He's the GOAT, bro.
Too much.
Bro,
too much.
I don't know. Maybe the Billy Goat, bro.
I'm be real, bro. How old is Messi?
What,
Somebody
Messi?
tell me.
36,
37.
38.
He's 38 this month.
38.
He's 38 this month.
He's
Yeah.
38. 38 in the MLS. Interesting. My GOAT was tearing it up with the Premier League and with Manchester
Yeah, no,
United.
it's World Cup.
Hey,
Let's move
Tearing
on.
it up is a crazy way to put it, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey,
Look,
bro,
hey,
how many goals did CR7 score with Manchester United that one season? What, like 18?
Tearing it up is crazy.
At 39
Yeah,
years
they
old,
finished,
38
bro.
years old.
Will, can I ask you a question? Will, can I ask you a
yeah,
question?
here.
Yeah, what's up?
Will, can I ask you a question? If you want to do that, right? You know, what's the most GA Ronaldo's ever got in a year?
Shit.
I
Like
don't
60 something.
57.
No,
It's
it's GA. He's got about 83 or 84, right? Because he got
That's
69
madness.
goals. Do you know what Messi's fourth best year was?
Okay, go ahead.
84.
91.
No,
Yeah, but where'd
that was
Messi
his
do
third
that?
best year. His fourth best
But
year.
where'd Messi do it at? Barcelona. Man could only
Yeah,
stay
against
in
your
one
football
place
club.
and look
So
comfortable. Man could only stay in one place.
Yo,
and
listen,
look
yo,
comfortable.
Carnage, bro. Don't let Messi repeat that World Cup.
Alright,
Don't let him
alright,
get
cool.
back to back.
He can only do it in one system and look comfortable. Ronaldo,
Carnage.
it don't matter. Hold on. England, dominant.
That's cat.
Spain, dominant. Italy, dominant. Comes back to the Prem, looking like your best player. Come on, bro, stop it.
Yo, United
Hey,
was
No,
trash, bro.
Carnage, if you're doing this, you
Just
disrespect
hold on,
your
wait a
entire
minute.
legends.
Hold
You disrespect
hold
all the
on.
legends.
Messi left Barcelona.
Modric. What did
went
he
to
do at Spurs?
PSG. Messi left Barcelona, went to PSG, and did what? Then he leaves PSG.
He won a World Cup, bro. That's
No.
what he did.
I'm not talking about that tournament where they gave a penalty every single game.
See, this is the thing, bro.
What did he
Yo,
do?
this guy
Hold
is
on.
so
What did he do for PSG?
I don't know,
What
man.
did
They won-
Ronaldo
Nothing.
do?
That's why you don't know.
What did
Nothing.
Ronaldo do for
Listen,
Juventus?
listen.
What did Ronaldo do
Hold
for
on.
Juventus?
Wait. And then after PSG.
What CR7 do at
Hold
Juventus?
on. And then after PSG, he went to America at like 35 years old. And what's he done in the US?
Bro,
Nothing.
Listen,
Nothing.
Carnage, bro. All the
Nothing.
Washington stars, they don't
Like I
win
said,
nothing.
if
Listen,
Messi didn't take HGH steroids at 10, the guy would be in the
Carnage.
circus doing kick-ups.
That's
it.
my saying. That's
No,
my
that's my
saying.
saying.
That's
I've
my
been saying
saying.
that for
He's
years.
taking my chain. He
Ask
took my
Edwin.
chain.
I've been
Nah,
saying
you
that
stole
for
that
my
from
saying.
Tottenham. You stole that
Ask
from
Edwin.
Tottenham, bro.
Edwin, have I not been
You
calling
stole my
Messi
saying.
an HGH merchant since like 2020?
Ask me, bro.
And corruption. I want my 2 Champions Leagues back.
Bro, listen. Hey,
I
Hold
know
that.
Nah, he was trying to
Carnage.
bait me, fellas. It's not happening.
Carnage, your GOAT has
Big up,
zero
RSM.
GA. Zero
Big
GA
up.
in the World Cup knockouts, bro. That's your GOAT.
Are we really
Whoa.
doing Ronaldo
Whoa,
Messi
we
in the year of
can't all take
2025, bro?
penalties in every
Is this
single
real?
game.
Are we doing Ronaldo Messi in 2025, bro? Is this serious? Are we dead ass right now?
Bro. Listen, I thought we
Yo,
won the war,
no,
bro.
Yo,
I
don't
understand they
RSM
are.
look like one of those like hackers on like a TV show?
Nah,
where he's like
facts,
behind
ain't
the
gonna lie.
scenes.
Also, you got
Feel me?
glasses.
Like he look like he's like behind the scenes and like we're trying to figure out the puzzle. He's like hacking the mainframes, bypassing.
You know who he looks like? You know who he looks like? He looks like Cisco from Flash.
No, Omar, that's rude. Omar, that's
You know what's
rude.
crazy? Hold up, you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? I look nothing like that motherfucker. Like literally nothing. This man said you're both Latino and you both have long hair. Bet, Omar. No, bet. Next time I see a black man with a round head, it's over for you. You're up. It's up for you.
Nah, RSM, you
No, RSM, let it out, bro. It's okay.
If all it takes is 2 characteristics, it's over for you, Omar.
No,
Trust.
bro, it's the hair, man. The glasses, bro. Usually you don't even look like him, but today you just wear the glasses. I just saw those glasses.
That's where the glasses, bro. I've been staring at the screen all day doing work, man. I need to protect my eyes, bro. I'm not trying to be blind by 50.
That's what I'm saying, bro. You got the hair blocked down.
I don't know, RSM, bro.
Bro, that looks nothing like me.
Listen,
That looks nothing like me.
Yo, I can't lie. That's kind of crazy, bro. I don't know if that's
bro. I gotta run down. We gotta keep this in the chamber.
Omar, that's crazy, Omar. I ain't gonna lie to you.
You know what, RSM, you're my guy, man. I'm sorry.
Like your big brother.
I had to do it, man. I'm sorry.
That looks legit. His face looks nothing like mine, bro. It's just the long hair.
Yeah, the face definitely. I hear that, but the hair, man.
It's just the hair,
but
bro.
look, before we actually get into it, though, right?
He didn't even have glasses in that pic. I just deeped it. He didn't even have glasses in the pic. I just deeped it. It's literally just the hair.
Come on, look, bro. You can't run from your destiny, RSM. You are meant to be in the Flash. Stop it. Anyways, yo, what'd you guys think about that Nations League final? Saw Lamine Yamal, the JBL Dior Player of the Year.
It was good, bro.
Yeah, bro. Absolutely pocketed by Nuno Mendes. I mean, you know, Ronaldo.
Mendes is
40,
good, man.
40 years old, bagging like in a final. Messi hasn't responded yet. It's been 24 hours. What's going on?
Let's got a World Cup. You need to relax. Let's not do it. Why do you have to bring Ronaldo, bro? Just give it up, man. Like
Messi's got the most goals in finals ever.
Give it up, man.
Yo, hold up. Bro. Okay, listen. Portugal, congratulations, bro.
Yes.
This doesn't make CR7 the GOAT, but Portugal are a very good team. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
They won. They won fair and square. They didn't cheat. They played good. You know, took opportunity. They won, bro. What can I say? This guy.
Did anyone see Ronaldo's fake crying when he didn't have no tears?
What did CR7 do that entire game?
No, it's not even cry. I saw somebody say that. I saw somebody say Ronaldo was trying to cry, but the Botox wasn't moving an inch, bro.
Yeah, bro. He was trying to cry, and there was no tears coming out of his mouth. It was like mouth out his eyes.
Yo, Touchline, you're such a CR7 hater, bro. Like you need
I can't stand the prick.
You need to respect one of the greatest players that's ever.
Yeah,
he probably is.
He put some vim on that PR, bro. I was crazy. He said prick. Then he put some vim on it. Bro.
Ronaldo is a great footballer, but as a person, I can't stand him.
Do you know him?
No, I know what he's about. I know what he's about.
You know he's about. You never fucking met him. You know he's
okay,
about.
Cool. Yes or no? Was you not saying Garnacho has an attitude problem? You said Garnacho has an attitude problem. Do you know Garnacho? Do you know Garnacho?
I've never said that Garnacho has an attitude problem.
RSM did not say that earlier in the group chat.
What?
Well,
no,
I swear to God, Touchline sounds like he might have asked for an autograph from Ronaldo. Ronaldo said no, man, and he just
get facts.
No, nothing to do
Broke his heart ever since.
I've never met him.
What's like that guy from the what's that movie? The Incredibles, and like bro told him to go home. Yeah. Bro told Touchline go home.
Yo, that's crazy.
That's what you want to think. I've got so many reasons to dislike him as just personality-wise. I just don't like him. I don't like his sister. I think she's weird.
Damn.
Bro, this guy's bringing Ronaldo stats, bro. Yo, get this off my screen.
I'm just bringing up.
Why is this on my screen?
Ronaldo,
yo, wait.
Can we just say? This is why I don't like Ronaldo. Portugal won. Bruno Fernandes won yesterday. All players. Vitinha has won 4 trophies this year, but all they're doing is making it about Ronaldo. All about Ronaldo.
Bro, Nuno Mendes. Come on, man. Nuno Mendes,
he didn't even take a penalty.
Nuno Mendes, man.
No Mendes, bro.
Yeah,
big up, bro.
Can I just say
he scored fairs.
Right?
Nuno Mendes was better.
Okay.
Yo, how did Sancho make Nuno Mendes dance, bro? I just want to know, how come Sancho was the only winger that could...
Bro,
jump in, brother. Jump in.
Well, can I just say what I have to say? Because, you know, I just want to quickly just say this. Congratulations to Portugal. Here's the thing with Portugal, right? I feel like them winning this Nations League, and I've been saying this about Portugal for a while. I feel like with Portugal, they have a good team right now, have a good chemistry right now. I feel like things will definitely improve if Ronaldo eventually leaves and maybe retires from international football, right? They have a lot of talented players in their team, right? And look, I know people, obviously, we already knew, man. I don't know why anyone is shocked that when Portugal won, people tried to bring the debate. There's a reason why when the debates, I refuse to say a word. Because at the end of the day, bro, this debate will continue forever, bro. Do you feel me? Right? Like, let's just accept it. This debate is never going to end. Anytime Ronaldo wins a trophy, they will bring the debate. Anytime Messi wins a trophy, they'll bring the debate. But the fact of the matter is, we're going to be objective here. Yesterday, it was about that Portuguese team. Because that Portuguese team, a lot of the players stepped up. Nuno Mendes, bro, that guy's the best left back in the world right now. I was saying that before yesterday.
Yes,
This
he is.
brother, bro, he pocketed Yamal yesterday. He pocketed Salah in the Champions League. He pocketed Morgan Rogers. He pocketed
Bro,
Saka.
how-
You know what I mean, right?
Bro, how-
Did you see that finish?
Again.
I was doing Coolest Culture yesterday, Will, right? Mohamed Jr., the guy on your chat, was literally saying, yo, this is the guy you guys need to go and sign, bro. He said you need to make this guy your
Yes,
priority.
on FIFA, because
Because
PSG will not sell him.
No, but I know, bro. Don't worry. PSG, you don't want to.
Bro, even FIFA would bounce that trade, bro.
That Franco guy, don't worry about it, man. But my point is this: yesterday, right? We need to put some respect.
I don't get that. What does that even mean?
Guys like Nuno.
You never watched The Incredibles touchline?
Yeah, you haven't watched it? When he tells him, I want to be your sidekick, and he's like, go home.
I've never watched The Incredibles, brother. Is that
You know what it is? The
The
Incredibles was made probably like 10 years before Touchline was born.
Yeah,
That was like 03.
That's crazy, bro. Now that, bro,
Well,
Incredibles
that's
is
a
golden,
good
man.
Incredibles. When I was for watch Incredibles, I was a kid.
Yeah, it's
I
an
was
old movie,
really
for
young.
sure.
So yeah, it was definitely
Incredibles is golden, man. It's a great film,
Yeah.
man.
for sure. But no, but
Let's talk about
just
Lamine
stay-
Yamal,
hold on.
stinker hook.
Well, just stay on topic, right?
Is it a
Portugal,
colour?
right? Will, right? I'm just saying this.
Might be, bro.
Portugal
I
have
can't
a very,
lie.
very good team. Guys like Vitinha you just mentioned, right?
Hey, look, Omar. Fuck all that, bro. Fuck all that, man. Talk to me about your balling.
Yo, what is he
Okay,
holding,
you want me
bro?
to talk about my
What's
ball?
he
All right, then no
Yeah.
problem.
Is that a
Yeah.
JBL speaker?
No,
Hold on, that's
no,
kind of
no,
funny.
no,
Hold on, that's kind of funny though.
I was talking
Hold on, that's kind of funny though. The gold JBL speaker is hilarious, bro.
Oh my god. I just
Nah,
realized what it is,
bro.
Yo, shout out to whoever's made this, bro.
Yo, this is an elite edit, bro.
That's a
Nah, I can't lie.
the gold
Yo.
JBL. That's crazy.
Listen, I'm gonna say this now, guys. Okay, since you want me to talk about my baller, I will talk about my baller.
Oh, now he put it in quotations. Now he don't claim him.
No.
He put it in. Is he not your baller now?
Let me talk.
No,
Man
he
said he
is
don't
my
claim
baller,
him.
bro.
Like it's like his baggage at fucking airport or something.
I might say because I thought you were trying to let me talk. You want me to talk about Yamal? Because if you don't want to talk about, I won't talk about him. Let me talk
I
about
don't
him.
talk about him. Somebody else talk about him.
I'll talk about him. I'll talk about him. I'll talk
Somebody
about
else
him.
talk about him.
Bro, can I please say what I have to say, bro? Because you're acting hella crazy over here. Let me say what I gotta say. You want me to talk about Yamal? Fine. Let's talk about Yamal. Yesterday Yamal was pocketed, bro. I'm not gonna there's no sugarcoating it. The guy he definitely had a terrible game yesterday. Listen, man, let's be real. All the best players in the world, sometimes you would look at a moment in a game where you're like, yeah, this was not your day, bro. You did not turn up. You feel me, right? Nuno Mendes had him in his pocket, bro. There's no defending it. The guy was absolutely balling out against France in the semifinals, didn't turn up in the final, right? And a huge credit to that is because of is Nuno Mendes. And also, respectfully, guys, we need to put some respect on the way Portugal set up. You saw yesterday, bro. It wasn't just Nuno Mendes. Every time Yamal had the ball, they had like 3 players just cutting all of the lines to make sure that he doesn't find a way to go
Wasn't
through.
denied.
You feel me, right?
Come on, bro.
His ass getting locked up.
That's what
So
I was saying,
1v1.
bro.
It was just the ISO the whole time.
Do you understand what I mean, right? But for me, right, you know what really
Come on,
got to
bro.
me, right?
Right, he said
Honestly,
this is
bro,
what he was doing to your
Honestly,
mom.
bro, you know what got to me, bro? It was just how hilarious.
I love this vid, bro. I love this vid, man. I love this vid, bro. I love the game, bro. I love the game, man.
That's got to be child abuse, brother, of some sort.
I know his forehead burning, bro.
No, hold on.
You know what's funny, right? There's a lot of people, obviously, like Madrid fans, obviously are gonna enjoy watching that, right?
Yeah, of course, bro.
Rivals will watch it. But dude, you know what's funny, bro? Is the amount of grown-ass men who are so triggered by this brother's existence, bro. I have never seen, bro, this amount of hate for a teenager, bro. I'm seeing people.
Oh,
right,
for
bro.
a teenager, shut the hell up. Oh my God, shut the hell up.
No,
Like with this teenager bullshit. All right, no, hold on, wait, bro, because you've been talking for like 5 minutes now. You've been talking for like 5 minutes. Your monologue is over. Monologue is over.
I'm not talking
Hold
about
on.
you specifically.
No,
bro.
I know.
No,
I'm talking
no,
about this
Will.
in general. I'm
No.
talking about this in general, brother.
No.
When me and Yamal talks a lot of shit.
What I'm trying to say, bro.
Yeah,
No.
Will, no, it's
When
not.
me and Yamal talks a lot of shit, right? And I don't blame him
Okay,
for doing
that's a lot of
so.
shit.
When you're
Like what?
balling at his age, when you're playing the way that he does, then I believe that you can be as arrogant as you want. But then when you lose or when you drop a stinker, this is just what comes with it. It's so now to
Will,
hold on. The amount of grown men hating on a 17-year-old.
No. Will, no, it's not that. I'm not even talking about specifically people going at him like throwing like these kind of pictures. That's not even the thing I'm talking about. I'm talking about specifically some of the people who feel like Yamal shouldn't be allowed to even say a word. Like this guy can't come out and say his piece. Like every time this brother comes out and even says anything.
How far, like in the internet, did you search for this, bro? Bro,
no, I'm telling you, Jonas, Will was kicking his feet up at night, bro. He was kicking his little feeties, saving these pics on Twitter, bro. I know it, man. I know it.
So you gotta understand, but you gotta understand, Jonas. The whole season we've been cooking his Brazilian, bro.
It's belt to ass, bro.
He was patiently waiting for the moment, bro. He would have.
Bro, but it's just like the thing is like.
Jump in. What is this Omar monologue?
Bro, no, hold up. The thing is, all right. The thing is, bro, like it's true. No, the thing is, hold up. It's true. The thing is, it's true, bro. Yamal, like, thing is, like, it's not even that he had a stinker. It's like, because I've seen stinkers. Trust, that wasn't a stinker. He was just non-existent. That's it, bro. He was just neutralized. That's really what it was. Like, if he was like. If he was like failing stepovers or trying to do failed rainbow flicks, you know, I'm just saying, if he was trying to do that, then that's a stinker, right? You know what I'm saying? Like that's a stinker.
RSM is so disingenuous.
What are we talking about? I'm just saying that is what I would consider a stinker, right?
Oh my, RSM is so disingenuous.
You asked me to talk. You asked me to talk, and now you upset when I'm speaking facts. It is what it is.
Brother, I've seen Vinicius. Hold on, wait. I've seen Vinicius.
Who mentioned Vinny? Who mentioned Vinny? I never said Vinny.
No, hold on. I've seen Vinicius get neutralized, and you would, bro, you licking your lips to talk about this man.
Bro, I never even mentioned Vinny.
Oh, he's being neutralized.
Yeah, bro, he got you there. I got a lot of you.
No. Edwin, you know how he doesn't have me there? You know why he doesn't have me there? Because unfortunately for him, I've actually watched almost every game in Madrid this season. And I only spoke up in the group chats that we were in American Waffle specifically, when Vinny actually had a stinker. If Vinny was just neutralized or Vinny was kind of ghost, I didn't say anything, because whatever, bro. That's fine. He didn't have a stinker. He just did nothing. But when Vinny has a stinker, that's when I mention him. If I mention him every single game, when Vinny doesn't score or get an assist, and I'm like, we're here, then fair enough, right? I'm just doing a blanket statement. But I'm not. When he had a stinker is when I talk about a stinker.
Thing about Vinicius.
Nah, I'm joking.
I've never heard you say one positive thing about
No. That's the lie. That's the lie.
Positive thing.
That's a lie. I not only that, I've also told Will, I think Vinny in clutch moments is one of the best players in the world. I think when the team needs a moment, especially
for Real Madrid, yeah, for sure.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm saying, like, I've told Will in the UCL, Vinny can show up. But bro, regardless, Yamal, I think what the Portuguese manager did to set up to neutralize Yamal was a masterclass, bro. Because the way that Inter was doing it, right, is they were trying to go 2-on-1, and they were covering, had somebody 1-on-1 with Vinny ISO, and then somebody right behind the other guy covering the cutback, right? But Yamal kept beating the guy to the touchline. So this time they put 3 people there. So even if Vinny got by the guy that was 1-on-1, the touchline was covered. And if he tried to cut back onto his left, that was also covered. Bro, it was excellent. He got neutralized. It was a massive. And then obviously we also have to talk about, and we have to be sincere, we have to talk about the Luis de la Fuente stinker.
Yes,
this was trash as well, bro. He was garbage. I need to know.
He's not that good of a manager,
bro. I need to know what you thought.
He just messed up in that game.
No, but his in-game management has been bad.
It was trash, bro. Bro, you're gonna say, hold up. You're gonna take off Pedri, and you're not gonna put on. Olmo doesn't even touch the pitch. You're an idiot, bro. You're an idiot, bro. I don't know what to tell you.
No, and it's like,
listen, I was on Northside. I was like, Northside, in the second half, this guy's going to bring in Omo, and Omo's going to pressure that defense because the defense is going to be tired by the time this guy comes in. This guy just didn't refuse to bring him out. I was like, wait a minute. This guy's the perfect game, bro, because these guys have been pushing. Like, that second half, they had all the energy. They were going forward. You feel me, right? that would have been the perfect time to bring him in. And this guy just decided not to bring him in. He brought in Morata, bro.
Yeah, Morata, bro.
Who scored a
Veteran that
penalty,
misses
by
a
the way.
penalty, bro.
Crazy.
And also, bro, this is the same Danny Olmo that, let's be real, I think him and Yamal were the best two players when Spain won the Euros. And he didn't bring him in. So I just don't get it.
Also, Will, I don't know about your. Listen, man, your boy Hoyson.
Saddam
Hold on.
Sorry.
He had a good game.
Sorry, what? He had a bro,
He had a
talk
solid
about your
game.
new
What are you talking
goalkeeper.
about?
Can you talk about your new goalkeeper in that France-Spain game?
Oh, Magnan.
Okay.
Oh, he's talking about Magnan.
First of all, Mignon. What, bro? Mignon won keeper of the tournament. It was fine. Whatever. Like
Sorry.
he did. He won keeper of the tournament. He did. He was the best keeper in the tournament.
I think he might have actually.
Touchline. I don't know if you know that a tournament exists past one game. Is that a new concept? Is that foreign
Yeah,
to
but
you?
in one game where you fought for 4 out of 5 goals, then you know what I mean. You shouldn't really get goalkeeper of the tournament. I would have given it to Costa considering he won the penalty shootout.
No, I think he's talking
Nah,
about
to be
the
fair,
I'll be
to
real with Magnon, bro.
I would
That
say
brother
that,
did
to be
concede
fair,
more
to be
goals than he
fair,
made
to be
saves.
fair,
So that's quite
Eunice,
tragic, bro.
I would say this. Touchline does have a point because to be fair, did you see the save that Diego Costa made in the game for Isco's?
No, hold up. No.
Yeah.
That's fine. No, that's fine. That's fine. Bro, that's fine. All I'm saying is like Mignon is not an absolute
No,
bum.
Magnon's
That's my
a
whole
good
point. That's
goalkeeper,
it, bro.
No, I agree.
He's
I'm
a
just
good keeper,
saying,
bro.
Just saying, Hoyson I thought was all right.
To be fair, I don't
thought
agree
No,
with
Hoyson
bro.
was
Magnon,
nice.
bro.
Listen. I wasn't being serious, bro. I was just taking the piss.
He played Longley and Konate as a center. Longley in 2025, bro. All right. You play
No,
Long
Hey,
lay
listen,
at
whatever.
all.
Listen,
Doesn't matter
bro.
what year. Long lay at
Yeah.
all is bad
Bro, we
enough.
just terminated a guy's contract today. What does that tell you? We terminated.
Are you dead ass? They terminated his
Oh, last
contract?
season?
Is that real?
We literally terminated his contract
Yeah.
today.
He
He's
joined
gone.
Atleti as a free agent. But
That's
chat,
nasty
let's
work,
know
bro.
what you guys are saying for the Nations League game. I do want to talk about Arsenal though with this whole
The Will hijack. The Will hijack, man. The
Now,
press
let me tell you
call.
something right now.
Already,
Corey
bro.
and Edwin,
So late, man.
I pray to God that you guys get this deal done because this is not a player that I think that like Real Madrid should be trying to hijack.
He's biased. You hate
This
him.
shit is actually making me a little bit nervous because it's like a lot of legs to this story. But you know, I want to start off with like one of you two to like let me know what you're saying about this deal. Like, do you think it's in jeopardy or are you confident that it's gonna go through?
Corey can go first, but I think it's gonna get done, bro. Trust it's gonna get done.
I don't know what this, bro. Man. I don't know what this one, man. Like, I'll be real. Zubimendi, this guy seems more indecisive than like my ex-girlfriend, bro. It's like when you take a girl out to dinner, bro. This guy like can't decide what to eat at the dinner table. This guy can't make up his mind. I swear to God. Literally, the only thing, like I've heard so many different things about this, bro. I've heard like Sociedad have like financial problems and like we're waiting until July. And but then like at the same time, this guy's like apparently he's like on the phone with freaking Alonso talking Glazing, like all his guys, my idol, I'd love to play for him, all this. I don't know with this, bro. I'll be real. Like we've gotten like confirmations like from like Mark Bell and like Fabrizio, like here we goes, all this. But then, like, bro, I honestly do not know. Really feel like it could go either way. Like, after seeing, like, what this guy did with Liverpool last year, just, like, straight snaked them, said, I'm going to stay another year. I wouldn't be surprised if he just changes his mind again. But this time, he could just change his mind and go to another club. I hope we get him, though, because in DM is something we need. Because, like, with Partey, he's more, like, on, like, the physical side, like, of a DM. Like, with Zubimendi, like, he's more, like, technical on the ball. Like, we're more likely to, like, break through the lines in midfield. Because when, like, in our build-up, like, Eddie would tell you this, bro. We go down the wing. Well, mainly we go down on the right, but we always go down like the wing with creativity, bro. We need to go more through the middle. We have like way more like ball carrier. We have like Rice in there as the ball carrier. We need someone who can go in there and like break the lines from midfield. And Zubimendi can do that. So I hope we get him. But like if this guy were to change his mind again, do another 180, I would not be surprised, bro. Whether that's going to Madrid, hell, I wouldn't be surprised if he stays at Sociedad for another year. But this guy needs to make up his mind, real shit.
Yeah, I think you're right though, low key. Like obviously what he did to Liverpool last year, it's definitely possible. I'm not gonna say it's not possible for him to just out of nowhere just change his mind. But for him to do that two times in a row, I just find it really unlikely for him to do that. I know it's definitely possible, but for sure. But to me, I think they'll still, even though it looks kind of like sus, like bro, why are we talking about? There's a lot of options out there for me in the summertime when we're.
Edwin, have you heard of a saying of you lose them how you get them?
So yeah, for sure. But how does this apply here? What do you think?
Well, I mean, I don't necessarily know what's going to happen. For sure, I think what was made what I'm confused about is why the deal hasn't actually happened yet. Because if you've got a here we go, we got told by Ornstein it was done in January. You got a here we go a few weeks ago. Why is he not lifting up an Arsenal shirt? someone he's maybe just waiting for the deal and using you as a second option?
I have no clue, honestly. I have no clue. It's a lot of things. I haven't seen this before in a minute. So, but I do think that with these type of deals, it's just about patience. And I think that if it gets done, it gets done. If it doesn't, then it comes down to, okay, what was the recruiting process like? Like, what did we say to him, or what didn't we say to him that caused him to make this decision? Like, what type of confirmation didn't we get to ensure that he wouldn't do this? Because I don't know. There's no way that a player that comes out and says he's agreeing to come to your club all of a sudden turns a 180 and says that he's not coming anymore because of Xabi being his idol. Like, that to me is just dumb. But I do think it's gonna get done though. For sure.
You're on 10K, bro.
A lot of like factors in and just like rumors and whatnot. But
yeah, you're already on it. I checked it earlier.
We do need him to come to this team because of Partey being gone, which I think he's gonna stay. But having more midfield options is definitely important. And Zubimendi, he played well in the final. Definitely could add that sort of touch to us as well too. So I think he's a good player, but I don't think it's going to be a case where he just doesn't come out of nowhere all of a sudden.
Well, I want to ask though, like, why do you not like why is like the big problem like you don't want like Madrid to like go get him? Because like what happened to like Alonso, like my manager, like all this shit.
Now look, that's my manager. The trouble is loading, but I just don't think that we need Zubimendi in terms of like the profile of midfielders that we have. They all can do what he does.
Nah, bro, he's your Enzo, man. Don't worry about it.
Come on, brother.
That's the Enzo.
He don't have.
That's your Enzo. That's your Enzo replacement, bro. Come on, man.
He don't have the passing range of an Enzo. He don't have the passing range of an Enzo Miller. He's not better than Tchouaméni. He's not better than Camavinga. So I think to drop 60 million on him, it just seems like a misuse of funds when I still need a left back.
So you're saying he's mid.
No. He's just solid. He's mid. Yeah, I mean,
so what? You're just saying he's not up the level.
Like,
so he's mid.
He doesn't move the needle. Like,
he's not at the level.
Mid.
No, he's not at the level of all those players you just named. He's not at the level of none of those players.
No, so if you bring a Zubimendi into Real Madrid, the only positions for him to grab are one of the 8s or the 6. He's not better than Valverde.
It's Tchouaméni's position, if we're being real.
Well, yeah, exactly. So he's not better than Valverde. He's not better than Tchouaméni. He's not better than Camavinga. He's not better than Jude. He's not better than any of these guys who could run in that pivot. So then it's like, why would I drop 60 million for a guy that I don't think improves?
Because it means more, bro. It means more, man.
I mean, look, fair enough. My thing is, I still need a left back. Like, I didn't get a left back in time for the Club World Cup. If you want to go spend 60 million, then go get me a top left back. Like, that's what I need more than another. Again, I'm only interested in one profile of midfielder, deep line playmaker. If it's not going to be that profile, then don't waste money on a midfielder. Like, you don't have to reach. This would be,
he's been doing that for Sociedad though this season.
Say it again.
He's been that deep line playmaker for Sociedad this season.
That's what I'm saying, you bro. He's your Enzo, man.
No, wait, but if you watch him, he's not a deep line playmaker.
That's not what he excels in. That's not what he excels in. His
passing range is not that good. Like, he's good at breaking up play. He's good at receiving the ball from the back line, but it's his intermediate to short passing that he thrives in. He's not making line-breaking passes. He's not finding runners who are going in behind the defense. That's what I need. I don't need somebody that just does the basics when I already have multiple people.
Yeah.
Do the basics.
Now, I agree with that because like he's like in between of like a Tchouaméni and a Camavinga type of player, and like Real Madrid don't really need that. I'm gonna be real. It's like adding to what you guys already have. Like Arsenal need to get this deal done, bro. Because I feel like that Partey. How many? What's it called? I feel like Partey. I don't know how long he has left in his legs, but I think that Real Madrid.
I was about to say I don't know how long he got left free. You feel me? But that's another conversation.
Nah, bro.
Another conversation, man.
Nah, bro. But
Jade.
You know why the links are here though? I just think that I don't know if Real Madrid are gonna get Enzo. Like, I don't think they will. You know what I'm saying? So I think
that's my boy, bro.
I think Zubimendi is the backup to Enzo Fernandez.
You muted.
Yeah, I don't think that we're gonna get Enzo. Nah, I don't think that the club want to drop too much money.
Okay, but isn't Zubimendi the backup?
That's probably bro. So then go get me Angelo Stiller, 40 million, 20 million less, and he fits.
But what if Bayern take him by then? What if Bayern take him by then?
Bro, you think I'm worried about Bayern? Fuck
it.
Come on, bro. It's fucking buying.
Oh, Zio's not here to defend his club.
Yeah, you're not here to defend him. Yeah.
Listen, you got Liam listen to that, mate. You know what I'm saying?
I know. I ain't gonna lie.
We're gonna
Yeah,
have a new
somebody
stream,
gotta
new
clip
live
this
stream.
and send it to Zero, bro. I need the voice notes fighting again, bro.
Nah, bro.
Or
Nobody
when
worried
Liam did it, when he
Send the
fucking
link
did a
right
whole
now.
stream of it.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. I mean, okay. So you guys are not worried about the Zubimendi deal? Yes or no? Just yes or no, real quick.
I'm on the fence, but I'm not really worried as in it's gonna not get done.
I wouldn't say like I wouldn't say like I'm worried, but like I'm not worried that like he's gonna be like fully gone.
Alright,
but,
both
like,
of
I
you
am worried, like,
give
it's,
it a
like,
percentage.
possibility.
Both of you give it a percentage
Of worry, like 10 being like
of
the
of
highest-
how if you think it's gonna happen.
Oh. On a scale of
Right
1
now,
to
I'd
10?
probably say like right
No,
now
on a scale,
I'd probably say, like, a
scale from 0 to
60.
100, give it a percent. Like, what are
I'd
the
probably say,
odds
like,
that you
60
think it's gonna go
right now.
through?
If this like extends throughout like the rest of the month and it's like July, which is like apparently what they're saying, like oh like they got like problems, so we're waiting until July. If it hasn't happened like by like then like I'm probably heading to like a freaking
Nah, bro, you should be
I'll say
kind of.
65.
I mean,
65?
can I just say something very quickly about this deal, right? So I hear all your points. I hear Will's points. I hear Corey and Edwin's points. So Will, you don't believe that you need a player of his kind of like style at your club right now, right? But
Yeah.
But here's the thing,
It
because
doesn't-
his main role is like a defensive midfielder, right? So he's a defensive midfielder. That's his natural role, right?
yeah.
Now, you don't actually have like an actual defensive, like let's be real, right? Kamavinga and Chouameni, even though they can play in the defensive midfield role, that's not their primary role. They're playing
Nah,
that can
Chouameni-
play in
Huh?
the
So what is
defensive-
Chouameni? What is Chouameni?
is a CDM.
Kamavinga, I agree, but then what is Chouameni?
So many
Wait,
definitely.
Chouameni is a number 6. I swear,
Yes.
he's like a number 8 that can play
Yes.
as a
No.
number 6.
See,
Nah, he's a six.
Kamavinga's more of a hybrid.
So, okay,
Chouameni
so-
is strictly a 6.
Yeah,
I mean,
Chouameni is
listen, I
C.
don't think- so here's the thing, right? At the end of the day, I do hear what you're saying, and I'm not even saying that you're wrong, because let's be real, right? I don't think you need a player of his stature. I do believe that you guys need a deep line playmaker, as you just mentioned. So that's why, in my head, I'm also I do agree. I do actually have to agree. I don't know why, right? You guys are looking at him necessarily, right? And as far as Arsenal is concerned, here's the thing: we thought this deal was gonna be like this deal was basically done, right? Let's be honest, right? I think was it after the game against PSG that it was said that you guys agreed terms with him. Like, it's crazy because this always happens. I think something like this happened last season. I swear to God, you guys we heard this same thing with another player who we heard that you guys like agreed terms with him, but then the deal never happened. Like, I feel like
Makalo Mudryk.
it wasn't Makalo Mudryk. It was another deal, right? But here's the thing, right? Because you know what? I remember when this deal happened, right? I remember telling some of my Arsenal fans, like, bro, this thinks of what happened last year when you guys, I think, were losing games and the fans were angry. Right, so they decided to link you guys to a top player and say you guys had agreed terms with that player and it didn't happen. You feel me, right? After the Champions League semi-final, when you guys lost and then it was basically confirmed that you guys were not going to win anything, they knew the fans were not going to be happy, so they decided to agree terms out of nowhere. All of a sudden, you guys agreed terms with Zubimendi, but now the deal, we're still waiting for this deal to happen. Like, I don't know if this is Zubimendi and his agency basically trying to use Real Madrid as some kind of pull to basically maybe get the deal done quickly. But Will, you have a point. I don't know what is the deal with this Zubimendi guy. If he wants to be a one club man, just be a one club man. Stop doing this thing where you're just like, well, I want to move. Well, I don't want to move. Well, I want to move. I don't want to move. That's just, dude, make up your mind. Do you want to leave Real Sociedad or do you not want to leave? You know what I mean? Because he did this last year.
Yeah, I mean, look, fair enough. I think Arsenal also just need him more. Because again, we're talking about Thomas Partey. Who knows whether he stays or not? I know that they're trying to renew his contract, but you know, Zubimendi automatically walks into that midfield, right? And then now you have phase 6 at Arsenal is to become a mid-table La Liga team. Edwin, what's going on here?
That's
now that
crazy.
I'm thinking about it, Zubimendi, Mikel Merino, and Odegaard. So you just built 2019 Sociedad.
Sociedad.
Yeah, bro, you just built 2019 Sociedad's midfielder. Corey, what's going
and
on?
they tried
here?
to get Isak as well. So
Yeah, bro, and Isak. Corey, what's going on, man? Phase 6 is to become Sociedad.
Bro, don't ask me, bro. Do I look like Mikel Arteta, bro?
Nah,
I'm
bro.
a black man, bro. I don't look like him. You gotta ask him, bro. Like, it's him, Edu. What's it called? Because that's how far this goes back. Like in terms of recruitment, it goes all the way back to them. Because like they've been talking about Zubimendi. Odegaard was signed when Edu was here. Marino is I'm convinced they signed Marino because his name is Mikel. Like, I did not ask for this, bro. When you was talking about when we signed all these players, I had completely different like targets in mind. But this is what I said at once, and this is pure dictatorship. So
Yeah, I mean, bro, that's the funny thing about your club right now, Corey, bro. At this point, this is genuine a dictatorship when it comes to Arsenal. Genuinely, man, because I don't know for some reason, like even the Sesko deal. Apparently, Berta wanted Gyokeres and then this guy. I feel like he is determined to basically fuck up this team so badly that whoever the next manager is, and they don't win in their first season, always gonna be like, you see, I told you guys this wasn't an easy job. Like, come on,
I have to be like the only one that don't think Sesko's a bad deal, bro. I don't think it's a bad deal.
no, this is my.
No, it's not a bad deal.
Thing I got about the Sesko
All right.
Like I said it last time, bro. Like
this
I
is my
don't
other
think it's a
my
bad
Sesko
deal.
deal, right?
Bro,
This is my
this is-
Sesko deal.
He
'Cause
shouldn't
this is
have
my
been the
time-
first option.
This
It's not a
whole time
bad
I've been supporting this club, it's been cheap. We got we got the cheaper, and it's the better option, and we're doing the most expensive one. That's
Oh wait, hold on,
This
wait,
doesn't make no
hold
sense,
on, wait,
bro.
Omar. 1 second. For Edwin and Corey, before we move on, real quick, what do you guys think about Kepa being your number 2? Like that deal got wrapped up. People may laugh, and people may laugh at that Kepa deal, but he actually was pretty good. For Bournemouth.
Yeah, he's not a bad backup. I don't get
And
it.
he was
I don't get
actually
that.
really, and not really, but he was kind of good for Madrid after Courtois towards ACL. But then Lunin just played so much better. I think Kepa for $5 million. I think that's a pretty good piece of business. But Corey,
Yeah,
Edwin,
I
like,
do
what you
as
guys
well.
saying? Then we'll move on.
I don't think it's a bad deal, bro. Like I feel like a lot of people, like I seen a lot of bitching and crying about it, bro. I'm like, I've never seen people like bitching and moaning about.
I feel like it's
bro.
because he's a former Chelsea. He's another
Exactly.
Chelsea
I think it's just a bunch of.
So that's
Well,
why
Mark,
it's
exactly
what
what I'm saying. I think it's a
right
bunch of
here.
PTSD, bro. I think it's just a bunch of PTSD. Like
Bro.
it's
there
5
you go.
mil.
See?
It's 5 mil. It's a number 2 keeper. At most, he's gonna play like 10, 12 games like next season. Like it's not that serious. Bro.
No, but you know what it is? I understand the Arsenal fans' frustration because it's like it's another goalkeeper we signed before other positions that we need. You know what I'm saying? Like,
No, I get no, you understand
They
like
do
that.
that,
But
they
like,
do that,
we were
they
talking
do
about
that
signing
number
Joan
2,
Garcia for like
to be fair.
20 mil. I'm not trying to drop 20 mil on a backup.
yeah.
goalkeeper, bro.
I hear it.
Like, that's my whole point.
Yeah,
Nah, bro.
I agree. I mean, like this still $5 million. I don't really care. It's a backup goalkeeper. Kepa's not bad a goalkeeper as well, too. Like, I mean, I know there was a stint where he kind of was like, damn, a lot of mistakes were coming from his goal, but I think since then he's gotten better. For $5 million, even though he's from Chelsea, I don't really care. Like, he's not gonna play that much, and even Neto didn't play that much last year, so it don't really matter to me.
Why do you guys? It just seems like you guys always do have like former Chelsea players.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Back and forth, please. Let's
Back and forth. I mean, but I feel like Chelsea always get the
Nah.
better end of the deals.
No, they do.
William,
They
bro.
do.
No, they do 100%.
Okay.
I understand. I mean, where's Alisson when you need him?
I'm saying.
Hey, look, that's true. And speaking of
Whatever he
Chelsea,
has.
right? I did want to talk about his club as well because with the moves that they've been making since getting into the UCL, I've kind of been a bit disappointed. I mean, Liam Delap, they got him over the line for about 30 M's. But then now they're looking at signing Jamie Gittens from Dortmund. And for me,
He's a baller though.
Can I just say, Will?
This
I
is
did
not
tell
it.
everyone. I did tell everyone.
No, I
I did tell
mean,
everyone.
my thing is, I
But
don't
that's
think you needed
exactly
to
what they
make
were
the
gonna do.
Champions League to sign this guy. Like, this could have been a Europa League signing. This could have been if you were still in the Conference League. Why are you not moving more ambitious?
You know why that is? You know why that is? It's because it's the philosophy of the club right now. These guys are they're so obsessed with trying to buy players and putting them on.
This
all
is
these
why
debt row
Arsem's not here.
contracts.
Bro, don't want to talk about
Right?
it.
No, listen, he'll have his say, but let me just say this now, right? You see, when it comes to Chelsea right now, under these people that they have right now, is it Clear Lake? They have Clear Lake, right? Yeah. On the Clear Lake, like for them, the philosophy is buying players cheap. I'm sorry, buying players who are young, have potential, and putting them on these debt row deals, bro. Esteval, right? It's another one who's coming in. You feel me, right? Gittens is a player. Let's be real. Last season, I heard a lot of Dortmund and Bundesliga fans saying this guy's the next big thing, right? So no, I'm not surprised that they were going for a player of this stature. And it's funny because I think I might have even suggested his name at some point when I was on someone's channel. I think I was on Marshall's channel, where I was like, don't be surprised if you guys get linked to that Gittens guy from Dortmund, because he's a player who has a lot of potential, and you guys seem to be buying potential, right? But you're right also, Will, because I don't get it. Like, you're in the Champions League. You should be more ambitious. Are you trying not to win the league? Are you not trying to win the Champions League? Like, you gotta buy players that are already made. Players that you can look at them and say, all right, listen, step up right now. Not
Yeah, I
sit
mean,
here and say, well,
so
you know, these
do
players
you know,
can be good.
like,
Hold
what
on.
the thing is, like,
Wait,
Chelsea.
before you go, question for you before you go, right? So you don't rate the Liam Delap move at all. Like,
No,
you
I
don't
do,
like
but
the-
he's the thing, bro. He's
He's
another one.
he's
That's
another
potential.
project.
He's a project.
Yeah.
He could come in. He could come in and do better than I ever expected. I'm not denying that. But then again, it's his
I
first
agree. He is a
season
project.
in a big club. So
Yeah, I mean, like, the thing is, for me, like, Chelsea are only a few, in my opinion, like, they're only a few pieces away from being legit contenders.
and that is what.
But it's like, if you're not going to go out
confuses me.
there and then, like, spend the money properly, then it's like you're always just going to be a few pieces away.
See, Will, that's the issue.
And
With, I think
touchline-
that's what frustrates. That's what people frustrates. Chelsea, a lot of Chelsea fans are frustrated about because they know they have a good team and they just need a few ready-made players and they can start challenging for trophies again with the Arsenals and the Liverpools and all these clubs.
Yeah, and I mean, and to be fair, bro, like, it's still early, right? It's definitely still early in, like, the summer. But Touchline did kind of predict this. Like, I forget, like, was it in the group chat, Touchline? That
It was on videos, it's on group chat, it's on a preview with RSM. I said next season you watch Chelsea, everyone's expecting them to kick on. Now they got Champions League football. They're going to go straight back down. Then Newcastle and Villa are going to regress next season. And I said they're going to sign some inexperienced winger.
He also said United was going to pass us and Villa. So that's all, there's
Yeah,
also that.
we are. We're going to have a better window than both.
Yeah,
of you.
bro. Yeah, okay.
We'll,
Yeah, sure,
we'll
bro.
come back in. Yeah, you can't say that.
And then you can, and then you can wake up and you can come back to reality, bro. Yeah, that's fine.
So do you rate the move so far?
All right, hold up.
Anything. Oh, he's ducking smoke.
I was closing the door, man. I was closing the door. Dang, I told my mom. She came home with groceries. Damn.
Yeah, I feel it.
Right,
anyways,
W son.
Anyways, like damn.
W son.
Anyways, as sure as I am that, you know, I missed an absolute Will and Touchline self-glaze session, right, where they were just slurping each other up. What I do gotta say about my club, you feel me? Listen, no, listen.
Why are you gay?
What are you talking about?
No. Oh no, because no. Listen, usually that's what happens. A Touchline makes a comment, and Will's like, so true, bestie, and then Touchline's like, facts, bro, and then Will and him just go back and forth talking to each other in the chat. Y'all could get a room. Anyways, besides the point, bro. Besides the point. Yo, for me personally, like I said, we are going to stick to this model. I don't understand why people are freaking out or don't understand that this is the way that we are going. Like, people are like, I don't understand why Chelsea's doing this. What do you not understand? You can disagree. No, that's exactly how they are, by the way. You guys aren't in the chats, but that's exactly how it is. We'll make some Will or Touchline will make a point. Heart emojis, kisses, bro. It's crazy. It's crazy what I see in the chat.
Sometimes
Jonas, and notice I don't say anything. It's just like, it's weird. It's a weird vibe, bro.
I don't even
like,
say nothing either.
Y'all might need a room. Y'all might need a room. Anyways.
Awesome, I got a question for y'all. Why are y'all so obsessed with kids, man? Why are y'all so obsessed with buying children?
No, Corey, I'm telling you right now, bro. When I'm in the group chat, bro, I had to stop it, bro, because I'm like, Will and Touchline in the group chat right now.
Yo,
like, that is so weird.
Yo, the biggest romance on YouTube.
That's what I'm saying. It's a butt in love, bro. That's crazy. Listen, man. And you know what month it is? You know I'm saying? Like, you know what month it is? You feel me? Like,
we ain't judging, man. Hey, we ain't judging over here.
We don't judge. We don't judge. It's 2025. Well, yo, live your truth. Live your truth, King. Live your truth. Live your truth, King. Anyways. So the reason why, like I told you, and I think Corey will understand this, is we're trying to do what OKC is doing, bro. That's essentially their plan. Is they're trying to do what OKC is doing. We're gonna stick with it. We're gonna get a young team together. They're gonna stick together a couple years. They're gonna grow together, and eventually they're going to, you know, hit the heights that we hope they hit. What I will say is, you know, I agree with the prescriptions that you guys said, that with the midfield that we have, I think our midfield is able to stand against some of the best in the world, right? I think our defense, I think in terms of fullbacks, we have a really good fullback pair. Center backs could be better, and it looks like we're upgrading the keeper. So I think I agree with the frustration. I think I share in that, in the sense that, like, I think the sporting directors and the owners think that we might need 1 or 2 more years to be able to challenge properly. I think I disagree. I think with the smart signings, we could challenge immediately. You know what I'm saying? And in terms of the left wing market, I'm gonna be real. Like, I looked at the left wing market, bro. It's not like there's any real, like, bad boy left wingers that are necessarily available. Because I think Rodrigo.
I agree.
It's
I agree.
literally Rodrigo, and that's it, bro. There's no other like top level left winger that.
That's what I'm saying. And the thing is, hold up. And let me explain further. The issue that we face as well is under the current system, we are in dire need of touchline wingers. And when you look at a lot of the top left wingers right now in football, a lot of them tend to be more of inside forwards off that left. And we need touchline wingers, which is why we struggled this season, because the system that Maresca has consistently puts the wingers one-on-one, which is where we have the frustration with players like, with like Neto or Sancho, who don't take their man on enough, right? Because you're getting the ISOs, you're getting the 1v1s constantly because the system facilitates that, but then they're not able to deliver because that's the type of profile of player that they are. So, I mean, yeah, I'm frustrated. I think if Gittens, and I said this before, no, because Gittens is a touchline winger. That's what he is.
Yeah,
So,
but it's another project player.
What he's trying.
No,
what he's
wait.
trying to say is they can't get better.
So the thing is, right? I agree. It's another project signing, and it is disappointing, right? And I have to see what happens after. That's my biggest point, right? Because I think if Gittens is the only signing, not only is it disappointing, we're still short of wingers, bro. We lost 2 wingers. We legitimately lost 2 wingers. If Tyreek George leaves,
we'll talk about that.
the thing is, I don't see that materializing whatsoever. It's just a link that's thrown out. I don't really see any legs to it.
You can't just deny it like that, bro.
No. But do you know why though? No. Do you know why? Do you know why?
Bro.
They would legitimately. First of all, like I said before, we were interested in Garnacho, right? I think in January, and then a lot of the stuff, and then a lot. Hold up.
Your club is
And then.
Okay,
and
you
then
see,
a lot of
for me, that's
don't
bullshit.
laugh.
You
Don't
know
laugh
that.
too
You
much.
know that.
Don't laugh. Hold on, wait, hold that
to my
thought.
club before today, bro.
Yeah, don't laugh,
Hold
bro.
that thought. Hold that
I've
thought.
seen the links. I've seen those links,
Whoever was
bro.
like talking. Go ahead.
Okay, so then, so for me, like I said, Garnacho, I think the attitude issues probably takes him out. Because like I said, the reason why we didn't go in for Duran, one of the reasons why they said they were worried about Osimhen is not only the attitude issues, but the type of people that they have around them and the type of noise that could bring to the club. That's something that the club no longer wants associated with it. So that's why I think the interest is there, but like people are acting like he or for Arsenal or for Chelsea, he's like second or first on the short list. Like I don't think that's the case. No, he's not a second option. But hold up. But let me just finish. What I will say though, right, is I will be more worried if we get towards the end of the window, right, and these are the only signings we've made. There's still a lot of the window left, right? This is just the first like week and a half of the window being open.
You know
so
why
I have to see, and I mean,
with?
well, the names that we're linked with is Ekitike, Gittens,
Project,
and Mike Mignon, who Fabrizio just pinned. He just pinned it on his Twitter, so I assume that that's probably going to get done within a couple of hours since he just pinned it.
And that's actually a good piece of business because his contract runs out next season.
Yeah, so like, and I mean he already told him. He already told him like, yeah, we're out of here, et cetera. So for me, like I said, I will be worried. I have to see because I think we do have to see how the market moves a little bit. Like I think, for example, let's say Rodrigo does become available, he wants to leave, right? Then I will be upset at my club if we do not go all in for that option, right? If there's, or for example, if Osimhen says, you know what, fair enough, I'm gonna lower my wages, right, to fit into what most European teams are comfortable with, then I'm gonna be upset. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like I have to wait and see. I'm not gonna crash out yet. That's why I put the
You're not linked with any centre backs.
The issue is. No, I haven't. The thing with the center backs is I think that's not necessarily a priority because we have to see a lot of center backs leave because we have so many center backs at the moment. We have to see some leave before we can even think of getting some center backs in. That's just just where we're at right now. But I think there is interest for Disasi. I think Juve's in for. I think Badiashile did get some offers as well. I'm not worried. Like I'm sure that will be the one thing I will never worry about Chelsea doing is failing to sell players. Like. By hook or by crook, players leave, bro. We had to banish Gallagher, to the kiddie squad, to the kiddie pool, and he left. Like, I'm not worried about the selling. It is the buying that I'm more worried about. But again, there's a lot of transfer window left, so I'm not really crashing out yet. We can revisit this later on in the transfer window, and then we'll see. But
okay, I mean, look, fair enough. So then the question that I have for the Arsenal and Chelsea fans is, why are you guys fighting over Garnacho? What is this?
What?
I think you're making. I think you're making a mountain out of a molehill, bro. That's the way I look at it.
Bro, we all know that Arsenal need a left winger, right? And we all know that Chelsea need a left winger.
He's not the guy.
According to Fabrizio, and also according to I forget that Argentinian journalist's name. He's the one that broke the Julian Alvarez news to Man City. They're all saying his preference is to stay in the Premier League. And Arsenal
but that's
Chelsea are two out of the 3 clubs. They didn't name the third club though. I don't know who it is. But it said Arsenal and Chelsea are 2 out of the 3 clubs who are interested in Garnacho, and his preference is to stay in England. So there's a good possibility that he does end up at one of your clubs.
That's agent talk, man. The agent is trying to put stuff out there and say like, oh, look who's interested in Garnacho, you know, trying to drum up interest. Like, trust me, I've been through so many transfer windows where Chelsea have been linked with literally everybody and their mother. Hold up. And wait, hold on. So first things first. Gaston Edul, right? That brother is in touch with every Argentinian's agents. That's why he gets his briefings. So this is the agent going out, right? This is the agent coming out and saying, oh, we have these interests, bro. But the interest he could be talking about Chelsea could have been back in January. And I told you from, hey, hold up. And from what I know from inside the club is that Garnacho is not really looked at as an option anymore after what happened
because
with Europa.
If Fabrizio would have came out and said,
it's because the thing Rodrigo, is this transfer window,
you wouldn't be believing it. Like
the thing is, no. Even when we were linked with Rodrigo, I said if he wants to leave, then I'll believe it. But everybody's thinking Arsenal, everybody's thinking Chelsea. Like, oh, but Rodrigo hasn't said he wants to leave. So like, people are just making these links up.
No, but what I'm saying is, if Fabrizio said that Chelsea holds strong interest in Rodrigo, you would come up here.
I hold strong. Wait, Will.
You wouldn't believe
I hold strong interest in Rihanna, and I know you believe that. Does that mean it's gonna happen? No. Anybody can hold strong interest in anybody. It don't mean nothing.
Stupid analogy.
Hold on, wait. The point that I'm trying to make, I'm not saying that you would have gotten him. What I'm saying is, if Fabrizio would have came out and said that Chelsea were in for Rodrigo or that they were interested in Rodrigo,
see, those are two different things. Those are two different things.
Okay, fine.
You realize those like in for somebody and interested, two different things.
All right, fine.
Literally mean the same thing.
Okay, hold on, wait. Interested.
No, they're two different things.
The same thing. Okay, the same way like Garnacho, they're saying that you're interested. You wouldn't dismiss it because you like Rodrigo. But because it's Garnacho, now it's all this context and this and that.
But it's not even context. From what I know, from all the Chelsea sources that I have, right? The links to Garnacho were serious in January. Those were serious things. That's why I was crashing out in January. I'm like, if we get Garnacho, this is stupid business, right?
Right.
However, from after what happened in Europa, after the way he crashed out in Amrim's squad and the stuff that his brother did, right? That is when, from internally, all the Chelsea sources are saying, all right, like he's now a bit like discarded on the list because we don't want that at the club.
Who are these Chelsea?
So what you're saying is basically
name these Chelsea sources that said that.
Hold on, touchline. RSM. So basically, you're saying because you make a lot of points about Osimhen's, you know, his high weight deal, his high weight demands, and all of the entourage and everything. So you feel like that's also the reason why the club kind of eased away from the whole Garnacho thing because they feel like the way he crashed out during the Europa League final and also the way his brother
and the stuff his brother does, yeah, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. On social media is why the club now are kind of looking back and saying, do we really need this in our team?
Yeah, pretty much. I think the talks slowed down after that. Like, I think it's you're muted. You're muted.
Where's the better?
Yeah, his mic is bugging again.
Bro, this guy did up a pet, bro, smacking his head.
Like this is so jarring. Corey and Edwin, do you guys feel the same way? Like, would you take Garnacho?
You're trying to wind me up asking me that question, bro.
Imagine if they've got a front three next season of Sesko, Garnacho, and Sana.
Like interest, the word interest means nothing to me at this point. Like it has to be much more wording, more links for me to be like, okay, this is going to be an actual thing that's possible. Interest, like, yo, he could be a part of the list, but he could be the last person on the list. It don't matter. Like, calm down. It's all just.
But he isn't the last person on Chelsea's list, though.
No, but I'm just saying.
No, we're talking about Arsenal, bro.
Yeah, with you lot, maybe. I think that's a load of bollocks. I don't see how Arteta would go in for him. He's the opposite of Arteta player.
Exactly. Like this.
By the way, hold up. By the way, wait, Will. By the way, this Gaston Edul guy, by the way, in January, he also said that we submitted a bid for Garnacho. How did that turn out?
Didn't they just reject it?
No, there was never a bid. He just made that up. We never made a bid.
I think Napoli were the ones who bid.
They did. Yeah, Napoli did, and he said no, but he said Chelsea also bid. My point being, Gaston Edul is good for like if he's good because he gets stuff from agents, but he also is like a news person, so he drums it up. It was probably, I guarantee it was this. Chelsea said, how much, United, how much do you guys want for Garnacho. They said around 50-60. Chelsea said, I bet, and we left the conversation and we talked about it internally, whatever. And then when Edu heard from our Garnacho agent's like, oh yeah, Chelsea's interest, they're right there. They're about to put the bid in. And so then Gasu's like, all right, bet, I'm gonna report that. We never put a bid in, bro. We never submitted
why are
a
they
bid.
talking about your favorite player like that? Show them your Garnacho kit.
Bro.
No way you have a Garnacho kit. No
Touchline,
way.
show them the Garnacho
Why
kit.
fuck?
It's like no way you have a Garnacho kit, bro.
I'm gonna tell you this.
If I did, I would have burnt it by now. Or wiped my ass of it. One of them.
Bro, in terms of Arsenal specifically, bro, this Garnacho deal is not happening. I'd rather play Martinelli for 5,000 Premier League minutes if it means this deal is gonna happen, bro. I would not pay a bag of chips.
League on a
I would
meltdown.
not pay a
We will be there.
Subway. I would not even pay a fucking McDonald's nugget for this guy.
And I saw a comment that said that Martinelli and Garnacho are the same mid players. Actually, they're not. Trust. Martinelli is still better than him.
I've seen.
I don't think it's too much of a downgrade from Garnacho.
Yeah, Brian, gonna lie, bro.
Stop it. This guy, hold on.
Do you like shit?
Him, Neto, and Martinelli are all similar players.
This guy,
okay, wait. Which
they
Neto?
could be the same team.
Pedro Neto. Well,
Nah,
They're not, but whatever.
yeah. Pedro Neto can only cross a ball, mate. He gets his head down with his head to the floor, glued to the floor, and just kicks the ball and runs.
Anyways, moving on from that.
Like Garnacho.
They can be in the same tier, but let's not forget Martinelli was like he fell from grace a couple years ago. He was like on point to being one of the more excited players in Arsenal maybe 2 years ago when we started challenging. He just fell. Yes. He took a hard fall from grace before. He scored the most goals by a Brazilian or joint most goals.
Yeah, 15-hour emergency meeting if that happens.
Yeah, that would be crazy. Like that would be crazy.
Yeah, Neto is the final form, but they are very similar.
More Brazilian goals in the Premier League, bro, and then he's now this fringe player.
I feel like let me ask you this, Corey. Was it because I'm sorry, Edwin? Is it because he came? I think it must have been when he came back from injury, like after like that season you guys were challenging for the league, right? Because I think that was when that first season under Arteta when you guys were challenging for the league, and you guys were clear, right? When he came back from injury, he was never the same. Because before that, I feel like before that he was actually pretty good. And it was like after 2022, like something just happened.
It was like the start of that next season. Like the season before, bro, he was like top scorer. Bro was backing in like all the big games,
bro.
Like.
He
was
cooking,
bro.
He was looking like
straight Michelin star chef, bro. And then after that, bro went from like Michelin star chef
that's why in
to
a way,
like house
that's why in a
cook,
way
bro.
it is
It's
sad.
Terrible
It's kind of sad because I genuinely believe if you guys had that Martinelli, you would have probably won the league. Because if you had that kind of Martinelli you guys had, right? If you continue in the trajectory that he was going.
He just fell off,
and also,
that's what bro, the winger combo that season was nuts, bro.
Like, if you guys had like that Saka, if you guys had that Saka Martinelli and then got an actual like good striker, bro, you guys would have walked the league. You guys would have.
What about asking the Madrid and the Barca guys? Like we are, like Chelsea and Arsenal have obviously been linked with Nico Williams. Y'all think he's even willing to leave Bilbao, bro? Because I don't think he is, man.
No, he's willing to leave. Apparently,
I don't think so.
That's what I'm saying. Like I don't know if I buy that, man.
Just to answer, right?
Don't wages
this season, right? He's open to leaving, but he wants to actually. He would rather stay in Spain. So there's no club in Spain that need him.
Could afford him.
I feel like the Premier League.
I just don't know where he thinks he deserves these wages from.
I agree, Corey. I'm facts.
Now hold on, wait. But to be fair though, Corey, so you have to remember, bro, Bilbao have like that strict policy where.
I get that. No, I get that because like they don't buy players outside of Europe. But still, bro.
No, the issue is what he wants other clubs to pay. Yeah.
He probably wants to match the wage.
No, but I get it though, right? Like if you're gonna move. You probably are gonna try and keep around the same amount of money. Like that's like I don't think he's wrong for trying to get that money.
He's not wrong, but
he is wrong. Wait,
but I do want to move on though. Let's keep it pushing. I want to move on like real quick before touchline and a couple of you guys have to like go because Manchester United, right? They are keeping tabs on Victor, and Fabrizio Romano has confirmed this now. It actually looks like he might end up at Manchester United, which is fucking.
I did call it, by the way.
If you would have told somebody this like a few weeks ago, they would have laughed at you. But
no, everyone did laugh.
You do have to admit, though, it does seem like the other teams in the Prem kind of are treating him like a backup versus like a priority.
Well, Fabrizio reported that Man United would have had this deal done already if they got Champions League football. So what I'm guessing that with that, and what I believe is, I genuinely believe the answer is that he's said to other teams he only wants Man United. I believe I believe Amarin's got in his ear, because it makes no explanation. I can understand why Chelsea went for Delap, because that Chelsea are going for young players rather than experience. But why Arsenal haven't gone in for him makes no sense to me.
But that's the point.
Bro, the thing is, you could even say Liverpool the same. Liverpool also need a striker, and they're treating him as second option. That's what I'm saying.
That's the point that I was gonna get to. See, I think the reason why in the end you guys signed him. I'm not saying that all the other teams pull out of the race. I think Gyokeres himself realized that these teams are not choosing him as a priority, whereas United under Amorim actually chose him as a priority. Then that's why he's favored in that move, because to teams like Arsenal, he's a plan B. So it's Chelsea, he's a plan B. They're trying to sign I can't pronounce his name, yeah, him and they've already signed Delap, right?
I told you, didn't I? I said that they're not going to sign Gyokeres.
Liverpool are not even.
Well, you did say before that you thought Arsenal was going to get him. Like they're
no. But then when the Sesko news broke, I said you watch Man United will sign Gyokeres. Now I got a clip of it on Never a Foul. I got it on Never a Foul 11 days ago. I got a clip of it on Never a Foul. I said you watch now. Man United will sign Gyokeres because no one else wants him, or no one else is going in for him. Shall I say?
Well, no, it's also no one else wants him. That's also an issue, right? Like,
if no one else wants him, why is he on everyone's? Why was you sitting there telling me a few weeks ago that you were linked with him?
My point being, if you were genuinely, for example, in a bidding war against somebody like a Liverpool for Gyokeres,
you're not winning that.
That's my point, right? Like, if somebody was genuinely in for him, because unfortunately, you guys do not have UCL football. And like you said, if you did have it, it would be wrapped up.
We don't have it. We got Mfumu and Cunha, who Newcastle.
So the fact, but Gyokeres, we're talking differently, right? Like you guys are buying within the league, right? But this is we're talking about somebody, you're fighting for somebody outside of the league with with Liverpool, right? Let's say it's Liverpool, somebody who just won the Prem, made it far in the UCL, wants to win the whole thing. Like that's what I mean. Like the reason why you guys are getting a free run is because everybody else is pretty much being like, all right, go ahead. Which is what I'm saying, like, it's weird though. It's weird though, because he genuinely is a bagsman. So it's like, what does everybody, like, are his wage demands like $1 million a week? Like, what's going on here? Why is everybody treating him as second option? Like, does nobody question this? Does nobody care?
That's the
Liverpool's never been properly linked with him.
No, but that's the thing. That's a good question to ask, though, RSM, because you're right? The fact that players like Ekatike and Sesko and all these guys have been prioritized by these clubs. When let's be real, Gyokeres is a better striker than all these guys, right? The fact that these clubs are not even trying to use him, who's clearly actually trying to leave Portugal this season, is trying to move, right? They're not choosing him as a priority. Really makes no sense. I don't know if maybe they might have spoken to his agent and they got his wage demands or whatever it is, but it really makes no sense to me why these clubs just do not. Like,
yeah, I agree with Common Sensei, bro. Like, why is the market for his teams, bro? He's being linked to like Syria. Like, what's going on here, bro?
Nah, yeah, nobody. This is the thing, though. I just feel like with Gyokeres, he's definitely.
That's what I'm saying. It's crazy.
No, he's definitely a good player, but I think that maybe Arsenal, Berta wanted him. I think Arteta overruled it, and he's not going to get his signing. I think with Chelsea, I think you guys are going to go with the project. I think you guys are going to do the Delap and another person. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I said. I said Chelsea are going to get Delap and someone else.
Yeah. I was thinking they would get Osimhen, to be honest. I didn't think they would get Gyokeres, if anybody. But I was saying Liverpool should get Gyokeres, bro. I was the person saying Liverpool should get, because they've been saying help Salah. So I was like, Gyokeres and Salah would be serious. But I am kind of surprised. Bro, I'm surprised that, everybody's backed off, because they've been like, 7 teams could use him.
So if I was this player, I would be trying to get a move to Barcelona, to be honest. Because I feel like you guys do need a backup striker.
So what are you saying? So he waits a year, or they're buying him this window?
Nah, bro.
He'd have to wait a year.
Because remember, his release.
They don't got the money.
No, hold on, wait. Barcelona, they can afford $60 million over like 2 installments, bro. Like, people have to remember, not every time do release clauses get paid at once. Like, for example, Bournemouth, they were willing to accept like installments for Dean Huijsen, right? Like, same thing with. So like, what I'm saying is, I think Sporting, would give him that move if Barca put like 20 this season, 20 next, something like that. Because again, and not to like get onto your club touchline, but I just don't understand like what, aside from Ruben Amorim, right? Because we know that he has success underneath this manager. I just don't get why you would pick to go there in the prime of your career.
But Will, this is the thing though with Victor Gyokeres to Barca, because bro, our board has legitimately said, like, bro, it's been well known we're gonna go for a striker for 2026, bro. Like
2026.
We're gonna pass up on him, bro. And apparently there's reports that like Laporta wants Alvarez that came out yesterday, bro.
Apparently that's the one. That's the
no. I think we're gonna go big with the striker. I don't think it's gonna be a gift.
Respectfully, how many times?
But like go big where like
definitely happened.
But go big where like a Holland, an Isak, or what, bro? Because like I respectfully,
Isak, I could actually see, bro. Like if Newcastle don't make Champions League next year,
bro, like what? No, because like that's what I'm saying. Because like for me, like what are you saying? Like Atleti, I don't think Atleti are giving you guys Julian Alvarez. Respectfully though, he has a ton of time left on his contract still.
Yeah. And then how are you gonna afford like Isak, bro? Like you
know what Barca like. Well, don't do it. You know exactly what Barcelona are like for me. You know what I'm saying? FC Barcelona, bro.
But look, the point is, we're talking in hypotheticals because it looks like Touchline's team is gonna end up signing him. I mean, Touchline, you're no way are you actually having, as of right now, the third best summer window for Prem teams. I think that you're right behind Man City and Liverpool in terms of business done. Like
I would say if we get Mbeumo, Cunha, and Gyokeres, we've had the second best so far.
Over who?
Liverpool. Liverpool only signed one player. Frimpong.
Frimpong.
They get Kirkes and Verts,
bro. That's
no, but we know that's gonna happen.
When there's Gyokeres either.
No, I said if. I said if.
If we sign,
I said if. You're saying if, so we could use that same if for.
Yeah, but that is an if. He said currently right now, if we sign those players, we have the third best window. Currently right now, if we sign those two players, Will, your mic's gone.
Will, you're muted again, bro.
Will, your mic.
Muted again.
This guy's gonna crash out. Hey, Will.
Yo, it's bound to be a stinker and hooks, man. I swear to God, the amount of times Will's been muted when he's talking.
And even then, I'd actually argue our window's still better.
Bro, what? Wait a minute.
By the way, so if everybody gets their primary targets, okay. So City have gotten Cherky, Nori, and Reinders so far.
Yeah, theirs is better.
Let's say if Liverpool get Verts, Frimpong, and Milos Kirkes, right? And then Touchline, you bring in Cunha, Victor, and then also.
Well, are we doing just primary targets? Because we've also got.
We're doing three targets each. We're doing three targets each. Three targets each.
And we get Sesko, Rodrigo.
Yo, give it up.
All right, hang up the face.
Put the fries in the bag. Put the fries in the bag. Yeah, I was gonna say, put the fries in the bag, bro.
By the way,
so second best right there, buddy.
Okay, so Touchline,
Rodrigo,
you're saying that would be the second best window so far if those deals went through.
Yeah, probably.
Hell
no.
I don't think you're that off, but I would still give.
Whoa. I understand. The teams are in different positions, but who improves who more? Those three signings for us or those three signings for Liverpool? Because I don't even think that those signings improve them.
No, but it's obviously going to improve. You know, worse, bro. Like Liverpool champions, bro. Like they can only improve so much.
Let's talk about the players that they are signing. They're signing a player to replace Alexander Arnold in the Frimpong who actually does well in that position.
He's not. No, he doesn't. He doesn't do well at right back.
Bro, do you watch Leverkusen every week?
He's an average right back. Will, your mic's gone.
Dude.
Yo, Will, your
mic.
Will, your mic, bro.
Dog, your mic, bro.
This is the whole time.
We'll yell it into the void. Yo, we'll just wrap it up. We'll wrap it up. We'll wrap it up, bro. Wrap the show up, man. Wrap the show up, bro. Will Mike Stinker and Hook, bro. Just wrap it up, man.
Touchline is right. Jeremy Frimpong is not a like for like with Trent. Jeremy Frimpong is a
no,
worse
he's not.
defender than
But
Trent.
to be fair,
Hold on. Verts is the replacement. Verts is the replacement for Trent. Verts is the replacement.
What about Verts?
Yeah, he improved.
Verts is a replacement in terms of creative output.
What's a better trade? What's a bigger trade? Verts for Trent, or Verts and Frimpong for Trent and Szoboszlai, or Højlund and Garnacho for Gyokeres and Cunha.
But that's not.
No, but this is my point.
Anyways, yo, Will, peace out, bro. Take care, man.
Doing the whole replacement thing, bro. Forget about replacement.
But that's what a window is judged off.
Forget about. Oh shit. What's going? Is everything
You're
good?
frozen, bro.
You're frozen, bro.
You're just frozen, bro.
Dude, it's not about the place. Because guess what, bro? Hoyland and all these guys are still at your club. Okay, can you guys still hear me?
Yeah. We can hear you. I think. Oh, let me make sure I'm fucking my mic not muted. Shit. All right.
No, you're chilling.
All right. Like touchline. I think that it's definitely a better upgrade in terms of like your signings will be a big.
That is what a window is, though, isn't it?
No, but I'm talking about just the profiles of player in terms of just like the quality of the players that are coming in. I would say that Milo Kirkes, Verts, and Frimpong, I would still put that above your.
I wouldn't say. I think Frimpong's shit. So
shit.
I think he's a shit right back. Full wing back, good.
Bro,
right back.
So you just don't rate him defensively? Is that what you're saying?
Wait. Let Jonas.
He's very weak as well.
Like Jonas hasn't spoken in like a minute. Go ahead.
Hey, I think the thing is the Frimpong, bro. I think he's gonna be a good signing because I think Arne Slot's a good coach. I think in the system is gonna work, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like
who was defending?
Klopp and Schlott both hid Trent's defending pretty well. I think that Schlott could do the same with Frimpong. Like, I don't think that's that crazy to say.
Well, Jonas, like Slot has proven to be a very good tactician.
He's a very good coach.
Yeah, and then he'll be playing next to Konate and then also Van Dijk. So that will help as well.
Bro.
And will.
A good coach, that's what he does.
Think about it, right? They needed to replace, Liverpool needed to replace both of their fullbacks because Robertson is finished as well. You understand what I mean, right? Yep. So they've just lost their right back to you guys, right? So they've already bought a right back right now, right? They're trying to replace what's his name, Robertson, and they bought Milo Kirkes, who's one of the best left backs in last season for Bournemouth, right? Florian Wirtz is one of the best number 10s in football right now. Like, let's be real. Like he would walk into many teams right now, or many teams.
Yeah, facts. Not
so that is the point here. So here's the thing. Right? Would the players that United are linked improve them? But of course it would, because right now you guys need players. Any player that would come would have to improve what you guys currently have.
Thank you.
Any player, because you guys.
In Buemo, would improve their attack right away because they, bro. Look at.
I mean, to be fair though, Buemo might start every team.
Okay, cool. Anyone would improve Liverpool's number 10 because Szoboszlai is shit.
I mean, Szoboszlai is not shit, but
Szoboszlai is fucking dreadful.
He's okay. He's not.
He's not.
Nah, but I agree though with like Verts is like clear of like in that role for sure.
Bro, anyone you could put Jude. Anyone you want to name any number 10 you want to put.
Wait a minute. Why you said you could put anyone and then name
Jude? I'm just saying.
Why you brought up Jude like he's a
he's the first midfielder because you brought
up talking about Gavi here.
Will no one even
crossed that. You could put Danny Olmo, you could put Fermin Lopez. Fermin Lopez is better than Szoboszlai.
Hold on, wait, but don't disrespect Szoboszlai though, because he's clear of Gavi. Facts. He
said for me.
Get out of here, you absolute.
He's clear of Gavi.
Nah, you didn't see it when he said Gavi the first time, bro. Nah, it's clear.
He's clear of Gavi. Szoboszlai is clear of Gavi.
All right. What about Fermin Lopez?
Nah, you lost me, bro. That's insane.
Bro, Corey.
Szoboszlai is a Hungarian road runner, bro.
Name me one football attribute that Gavi's good at. Name me one. One thing that Gavi's good at.
Bro.
Better than Szoboszlai, I can already tell you, bro. This guy's a guy went I like him. Go on Google.
Is good at. You absolutely
not mine. Shit.
Bro, Tchouameni is the best DM in the world. Hold that.
Are you stupid?
Okay.
Are you crazy?
Well, Rodri doesn't exist, bro. Rodri doesn't exist.
Rodri plays.
He's not better than Declan Rice.
That's fine. You haven't seen ball.
Nah, bro really said Tchouameni best DM in the world. That's crazy.
Bro, there's not a DM in the world that I would replace Tchouameni with.
So you're not taking Rodri over Tchouameni. You're not taking Rodri over Tchouameni. Say that right now.
After this season.
Why were you guys looking at Rodri last season then? If he's this,
do I run the club? Fuck. I'm just a fan. I wouldn't take him.
I want to hear right now you're taking Tchouameni over Rodri. I want the full chest. I want to hear right now.
Florentino Perez. If I was Florentino Perez And if Rodri was available on a free,
Stop the cap.
I'm
Stop
not
the cap.
taking him.
No,
That
this
is so
not-
crazy.
This is not normal. Cat, this ain't normal, bro. What are you talking
Hey, guys,
about?
Nah, this
Guys.
is insane. Will,
Bro,
nah, you're
what
done.
are you
Will,
crazy?
that
Bro,
confirms the
are
sticker
you
and hook.
mad?
Bro,
Come on,
That
Bro,
confirms the sticker and hook.
Will,
Nah,
bro,
you're
listen,
done. You're done. You're done. You're done. You're done.
please.
You're done.
Will, stay
This has
off
to be
the
rage
weed,
bait, bro.
This
Stay
is
off
full
the
rage
weed,
bait,
bro.
bro.
Are you
It's
mad?
Not rage
it's clouding
bait,
your
bro.
judgment right now, bro. Stay off the weed, bro. Stay off the
Bro.
weed.
Yeah,
You-
word to
you-
Stephen
you-
A.
Yo, I
Word to
ain't gonna
Stephen
lie.
A. Stay off the weed,
Stay
This
bro.
is
off
why.
the
Listen, this is why you don't
weed.
do drugs, though. You know what I'm saying?
There
You
you
get
go, man.
opinions like these.
Yeah, don't
You know
I'm
do
what
drugs,
saying,
man.
bro, stay
Don't do
away from the
drugs, kid.
spice, stay away from the coke, stay away from all of it, bro. Man said,
Listen,
bro
man.
said, I'm not
Don't-
taking Rodri
Kid,
over
kid,
Tchouaméni.
If you
listen,
get a water
Are you
bottle
crazy?
before it's been
Yo,
opened,
Corey,
don't drink.
Corey.
Oh, here
what
we
you know
go.
about
Here we
ballers,
go.
bro?
Huh?
What you know about ballers?
Hey,
What I know about
This
ballers?
guy,
Hey,
bro.
bro,
You know
did
about
you hear me?
ballers
Bro, I know we say
watching
Thomas
Odegaard
Partey
every week.
over fucking
You know
Rodri, bro.
about
I know that
ballers.
much about ballers. You know what I mean? I know that much about ballers. I'm not taking
You know
fucking
about-
Tchouaméni over
You want me
Rodri,
to
a
watch
Ballon
the
d'Or
fucking
winner. Are you
Odegaard?
crazy?
hell yeah.
No,
Hell
you
yeah,
don't know about
buddy, let
ballers.
him know.
You're crazy, bro. Stay off the weed. Stay away from the
Stay
crack,
off the
all that
weed, bro.
shit.
Don't do
I'm telling
drugs,
you.
man. Don't
I
do
know you
drugs,
live in
kid.
Jersey. I know the dealers
Sensei,
around every
yellow
corner.
card.
Bro,
Yellow
if I'm
card.
getting a
Thank you,
yellow, you
Sensei.
need a straight red
Thank
10
you,
game
Sensei.
ban.
That's
so
not weed, bruv.
crazy.
That's straight crack,
Listen,
bruv.
no,
That's straight
no,
crack
hold on.
Straight
cocaine.
crack.
No, you will.
Thank you,
You
Sensei.
deserve.
Nah,
You deserve a straight red.
All
card.
day
You need a
party
10
with
game.
me.
You need a 10
Just-
stream ban for that comment.
alone,
Bro.
That's
for that
disgusting,
alone,
bro.
For that alone,
Bro,
you
bro,
deserve
Will,
a
you
straight
said
red.
on a free, you know? You said on a free.
On a free.
Nah,
That's
you're
crazy.
insane. You're
Look,
insane. Nah, Kevin's got
my
enough again.
DM, not
That's
taking
so
him over
crazy,
anybody.
bro.
My DM.
Yo, listen, bro. This is why you're not on Real Madrid's board, bro. You know, that's kind of
Real
crazy.
go.
shit.
On a
They
free.
need me on the board.
Listen, bro.
Hey,
Nah,
they
come on,
need you.
bro.
They need who on
They
the
need
board?
you on the board.
They-
The guys.
You know what, Will?
Nah,
I
man.
hope they hire you in the board, because, bro, that means that, bro, Barcelona's dominance, bro,
Yeah,
is
we
just
might be
beginning,
back,
man. I'm
bro. We
looking forward to
really
it.
might be back.
Yeah, we genuinely, bro. If they join the club, then we definitely are back, bro. We're definitely back then.
Nah, fair enough.
Absolute fraudulent. You deserve a red card just for saying that. I wouldn't take Roger. Like, look at this guy, bro.
Right.
After what you
Bro
guys
really
did,
had the
after what you-
audacity to give me the red card, the yellow card, bro.
This guy had
That's
the
so crazy
shield.
after what he said.
Listen, guys. Hey, the people in the chat, put a red card for this guy, bro. Red card in
I'm
the
saying,
chat,
bro.
guys.
That's crazy. Though.
Red
I
card
can't
in the
lie.
chat, man. Come on, man. Red card in the chat for what?
How'd that even start, bro? Bro is comparing Chimeni to who was it?
No,
It
he
was
Rodri.
said he said
Who is
Tchouaméni's the best DM in the world.
Yeah,
Yes,
in the world.
that's
I don't even know how that
Yeah.
started.
He's not even top 5.
They did anything right. We see what
No, I
happens
think
when
he's
somebody-
probably the third
See, one-
best. Like, I don't think it's crazy.
One thing is guaranteed on this show is this: at some point, Will is just gonna say some of the most out of like pocket thing in here. Like, that's why I'm like, dude, stay off the weed, because you do it all the time. Even when I'm not here. Last week, I was watching the show. This guy was like, yo, I was just waiting for him. I'm like, Will at some point is just gonna say something out of pocket, because that's just who he is, bro. He has to say something, man. Put the weed
Nah, I
down.
hear it.
Why you
Seriously, man.
why you speaking like you know me? You don't know me.
I know you.
I know
don't
you do
me.
crack,
Bro.
bro, making them kind of statements. That's
You
insane.
You know what's
Yeah, man,
crazy?
get outta
Hey,
here.
you know what's crazy? He never admitted to being sober, bro. So maybe he is
There you
on.
go.
You
Yeah,
know
Yo,
what
I
I'm
want a
saying?
drug test
Thank you.
right now.
Stay out the weed, bro.
Hold on.
Don't do.
Can y'all hear this?
Anyways, Gyokeres
With the
next season
game
is
on
bagging
the
20
line,
goals.
one
Man
shot,
United.
who would you rather
my
have taking
God.
it, Iggy or Curry?
Of everyone on Golden State. Open
Will.
shot,
This is
fate
Will
of
right
the
now.
universe on the
Universe
line,
on
or
the
the
line.
Martians have the death beam pointed at Earth. You better hit it.
I want Zubimendi.
No,
Iguodala's got
I
ice water
want
in his veins.
Zubimendi.
Iguodala is
Yo,
that.
you lying, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, you trying to lose them,
Right.
bro.
Anyways, can we get back?
Crazy,
Let's get
bro.
back on track, lads, because this
Guys,
conversation is.
we are doomed. We are doomed, bro. We are doomed.
Yo,
We're
I'm
actually
telling
doomed,
you,
bro. Good
Florentino
Lord Almighty.
Perez. If you can get Carnage on that Real Madrid board,
Yeah, man, listen.
He isn't
Trust-
top 5. He isn't top 5 DMs in the world.
Hashtag.
Tchouaméni.
Sound what too many.
Hold on. Okay, hold on. Hold the hell up. Hold the hell up.
Yeah, he's not top 5.
yo,
He's not
hey,
top
listen, it's called
Name
touchline
me-
facts for a reason, right?
Name 5 better DMs in the world right now than Tchouaméni. Go ahead.
I'll name you 5 players that can play in the DM role better than
No,
Tchouaméni.
just name me 5. No,
That's basically what you asked
Okay,
for, though.
cool.
Not touch on goal, touch on goal, touch on goal.
Cool. Rodri,
Okay.
Thomas Partey,
Fuck no.
Yes.
I like that touch line.
I'll give you Rodri. I'll
Fair
give you Rodri.
Yo,
Keep
hold on,
going.
where was Tchouaméni when he played Partey, bro?
Gravenberg for what?
one season.
Yeah.
He was
Yeah,
balling.
he's better than him. He's better than him. He's better than him. He's better than him.
I'll go.
Yo, This
We're
guy,
out here.
bro.
No, I got a question.
Hey, let me
Will.
continue,
When
bro.
Zubimendi
Let
played
me
Partey,
continue,
bro, what happened?
you know what I'm saying?
When Zubimendi played against Partey, bro, what happened? I just want to answer that question.
Hey, listen, Zubimendi doesn't talk to Casado this season. How about that? You absolute fraud, man.
I got my answer, bro.
Get out of here.
Yeah, Caicedo. Sorry, I forgot Caicedo as well. Caicedo.
Yeah, don't forget about
Great shout.
I'll give
Caicedo's
you
a great shout.
Rodri. I'll give you Caicedo. Go ahead.
And
That's
Gravenberch.
two. Then I'll give you. That's two.
And
And Partey.
No.
And Casado. Put Casado in
Yo,
there.
listen.
What the fuck is a Casado?
You can't sit there. Hold on.
Talking about?
You can't.
Yo, hey, come on, hey, we rolled up to the Burnabout with Casado.
Hey, listen,
Yo, hell,
Mark
four,
Casado-
bro. What you
Mark
talking about? What's
Casado went to
Casado?
the
That's my
Bernabeu
boy.
in his first El Clasico and completely shattered your entire midfield. What are you talking about?
Zubimendi is
Get
not
out of here.
better than Tchouameni. Frankie de Jong is not better than Tchouameni.
Bro, Frankie de Jong played you guys 4 times last
Okay, hold
season
on, hold
and
on.
completed
At his
40% of your
best,
midfield.
de
What are
Jong
you
is
on
better.
about? What the hell are
No.
you on about?
No, at his
No,
best,
let
he is
me-
better.
Let me see the chat ball
Last season-
knowledge. Let me see the
last
chat ball
season-
knowledge.
Yo,
Pedri's not a 6. Pedri's not a 6.
Oh yeah, Reinders. Man City's new signing.
Rangers is an 8.
Yeah.
He's an 8.
No, he can play. He's gonna play in a
He plays
pivot
in a
with.
pivot. He's an 8. Tchouameni is an actual 6.
Okay, cool. Declan Rice.
Tchouameni
That-
is a
yeah, that's
destroyer. Like
Come
you just
on.
like you're trying to compare
Yeah, hey.
apple to oranges.
Hey, what about
Someone
Declan
said Kimmich.
Rice?
Someone said Kimmich.
Nah,
Oh yeah,
nah,
Vitinha. How could I fucking forget
Joao
Vitinha?
Neves. Joao Neves.
Vitinha.
No.
Vitinha's better than him.
Joao
Vitinha's
Neves.
better than
Okay,
him.
you know what? I'll give you Vitinha too.
There you go. I
Okay,
forgot
so-
Vitinha. How could I forget?
Wait. You want to know my top 5 honestly quickly? All right, I'm gonna make this very quick. I'm gonna say Vitinha, right? Caicedo for sure. Thomas Partey, that one is a good one.
Rodri has to be.
Rodri, right? And you know what? I don't even care, man. I'm gonna say it.
This is
Flipping Casado. Casado was better. Casado was better than your than
Yeah.
Yo,
Hey, you see
we
that?
got we got 5
Tchouameni.
DMs ahead of Tchouameni, and this guy said he wouldn't take the best one on a free.
For free, you know. Nah, I'm not gonna lie, it's crazy. But
embarrassing.
Well, I could probably name 10.
He also
Do my best to name 10.
Look at his face. Look at his face.
You realize, bro, you know what Will's face screams right
I wouldn't say
now?
Kimmich is better. Kimmich
Y'all
is
know
not
Will's
better than
face
him.
screams now. Will's face screams right now. You know you fucked up,
Kimmich is
right?
not, bro. Kimmich is
Literally,
not. So.
you know you fucked up, right?
Yeah,
That's
Yo,
what
I
Will's
ain't
face is
gonna
telling me
lie,
right
bro.
now.
Look. The
What is
reality
this?
is hitting him now.
What
The
is this
reality
ball
hitting him
knowledge?
now.
What is this
Oh,
Casado, bro? Man said Casado.
Yes, I said Casado.
Nah,
Hey,
Casado
respect
is
Casado,
famous.
bro.
I said Casado.
Yo, shout out the season, man. Shout out the season, man.
Okay, Will, if you don't
Casado.
get Casado, Tchouameni
My
can
guy,
get
bro.
5th
Come on,
then, man.
bro.
Tchouameni can get that nice 5th spot, bro.
Casado. Oh my days.
Bro, listen, hold on.
That's my team, Omar.
Hold on. Will,
Once I heard Casado, anything that Omar said after that, I ain't
Yo,
hear a word.
Will.
Last
If-
like
if-
5 minutes.
Man, get out of here. Listen, numbers don't lie. Last season, bro, when Casado rolled up in the El Clasico, bro, he completely stifled your midfield.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you
We don't care.
We don't care, boss.
We don't care, bro. Listen, we did the
Tchouameni is better. Okay, you know what? How about this? How about this? Tchouameni is better than any DM that's in your team right now. Everybody up here.
You don't have a DM though.
Bro,
Everybody up here.
Frank-
Tchouameni
Frank-
walks
Frank-
into your
Frank-
team.
He doesn't even talk to Frankie de Jong.
Broski, I got Thomas Partey that dog
He
walked the
doesn't
brother for
talk.
2 games when
He
we played him,
doesn't
man.
talk. Listen, no, Corey. Let me actually deal with this fool right here, okay, bro? Casado last
Hey,
season.
Cook, Omar,
we played-
Cook.
Go on, Omar
Casado-
Cook.
Casado's first Clasico.
This
He
man
had
Omar could
Tchouameni.
barely cook
He
a
had-
boiled
he
egg.
had- he
Come
had
on, bro.
Tchouameni. He had Tchouameni.
Omar, you gotta cook like James
Come on,
Harden, you know what
that's
I'm saying?
bro. Yeah, I'm cooking this fraud, man. This guy wants to sit there.
This
and
guy
talk.
couldn't even cook a
Where-
boiled egg.
Listen,
What are we talking about?
Listen, Casado
This man
played-
Omar don't even cook his own dinner. You talking about cook
played-
me?
Casado played-
Cook me.
listen,
I'm
Casado played
uncookable.
Casado played 2 El Clásicos last season and scored, and he was part of the team that beat you guys 9 goals. He completely stifled your midfield. Your midfield couldn't do
Okay,
anything,
I didn't
bro.
realize that this was a 1v1 kind of sport. Okay, fair enough.
Midfields win games, and your
Fair
midfield
enough.
didn't do shit because
Fair
of Casado, bro. Bro.
Fair enough. I didn't know that this was a 1v1 sport.
Frankie and De Jong didn't need to do anything, bro. Casado was just right there, just sitting there, just sitting in the midfield. Saying, all right,
Casado is mid.
Come here.
Casado is mid.
Bro, he's not.
No,
Stop.
no.
Casado is mid.
No,
Just because
no,
the guy
it's
comes
good.
through La Masia And he plays for Barca. Oh, he's so phenomenal.
Hold on. No, actually, whoa. If he was a scrub, if he was a scrub, why would he play good in the El Clasico? Like, I'm
Bro, I've seen Garnacho have good games. I've seen Gavi have good games. All shit players can have a good game. What are you talking about?
Yo, Will cannot ever mention shit players and not mention Gavi, bro. I swear.
Corey, listen to what I'm saying here, bro. They spent 80 million. He spent 80
Mark
million.
Bernal is better than Castro. Facts.
Wait, Omar, say that again.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you.
He is though.
Thank you. Mark Bernal is
not.
How you saying thank you, nigga? I say he's better than Casado, not better than Truman. What are you talking about? Nigga saying thank you. He's saying thank you. He's better than Castro. He's not better than Zubimendi,
bro. He's better than Zubimendi, bro. That's you know what he meant. You absolute fraud.
No, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie.
What he meant.
Omar, let's keep it a buck, Omar. And Jonas, your midfield is ass. Everybody's Pedri is ass.
Hold on. How we dominate you guys then?
Bro, hold on.
Will, your midfield got clapped by everyone's midfield on this panel. That's all I'm saying.
Bro, your midfield.
Who's everyone? I'm the only one up here. I'm the only one up here. What are you talking about?
Nah, but your midfield literally got clapped by everyone on this panel.
No, hold on. You know what they always say, man? You gotta be able to lead the room. My guy cannot lead the room. He's sitting here saying that our midfield is mid, forgetting that he played us all at some point last season.
I'm saying, Will, you got dog walked by Barca this whole season. You got dog walked by everyone on this panel, bro.
Come on, bro.
Wait a minute. So one bad season, and now
one bad season. Get out of here. Okay, well, we are judging you. You started. No, you started this shit.
Now. No, we're not doing. No, we're literally not doing this because Odegaard's been getting slandered this whole season. He's literally been classed the last two. So yes, we are doing this.
No, Odegaard's always been mid.
Nah, we're not doing this, bro. We're literally not doing this.
He had one good year. He had one good year, bro.
He had about 3 good months.
You're talking about one good season, bro. You're the one who started this shit. You know what I'm talking about.
I'm saying you started this shit, bro.
Pause. Whoa, how can you get mad? You be saying crazy things, bro. I'm saying. Bro said Rodgers was free.
Bro started his war and now he's dead and got shot at. Now he's all upset, bro.
This guy started this shit, right? And you know what he realized? He got cooked and he doesn't know how to handle it. So he's trying to basically move the goalpost.
Was this the
you're trying to move the goalpost. You can't move it, bro. How are you gonna sit here and say all our midfields are shit when you
was this a cooking? Was this a cooking?
No,
hear me out, bro.
Cooking, bro.
This is the cooking? Fucking hell. Okay. I know that we were eating fucking ramen noodles tonight.
I'll go as far as
what kind of cooking is this?
Well, I'll go.
This poverty meal.
Well, I will go as far as to say that Kobe Mino is better than flipping Zubimendi, bro. How about that?
And this is why we don't rate your ball knowledge. Thank you for exposing yourself, fraud. Thank you. Thank you for exposing. Fuck Kobe Manu, right? Fuck your midfielders, right?
Nah, Manu's a baller, bro. Show respect.
Zubimendi's better than all your midfielders. Don't speak. Don't speak.
No, he's not. He's not better than Bruno or Casemiro. He's not better than Bruno.
He's better. Zubimendi would be your best midfielder right now.
I wouldn't take him. Wallahi, I wouldn't take him. Wallahi, I wouldn't take him.
Well, yes, of course you wouldn't take him.
Wallahi, I wouldn't take him.
This is what, guys, this is what I don't understand. I don't know how long he be talking about ball knowledge when his horror take is what started this whole shit. When his horrible take is started all this shit, and he's the one talking about ball knowledge, bro.
Bro, you gotta listen, man. This guy, you are not gonna get away from
I didn't say Kobe Manu's better, by the way. So the chat can. It wasn't me who said that.
One second. This guy, he's not gonna get away with this shit. You thought you could start trying to smoke us.
Shut up, bitch!
Damn.
Hold that.
Hey, bro. You made touchline be religious, bro. That's crazy, bro. Just think about that. You know what I'm saying, bro? That's crazy. I can't laugh.
This bro thought he could come here and cook us, bro. He thought he could. You know what the problem is, bro? You gotta.
That's evil, bro. That's evil. Hey, respect,
you know what I'm saying, bro? Bro, it's back to Kim Jong-il. We're back to Kim Jong-il, bro.
Let me tell you something, bro. You know what your issue is, bro? Right? You don't know when to choose your battles. That's your problem. No, you don't know when to choose your battles. Because if you had known when to choose your battle, you wouldn't be getting cooked like that.
Man muted him. Everyone's muted except me, though.
No, because you know why?
Touchline takeover. Touchline mania. The brown envelopes.
If you can't take the cooking, stay out of the kitchen. If you can't take the heat, stay out of the kitchen, bro. Don't.
Hey, look,
listen,
Omar.
listen,
Omar,
let
just
me
hold the L.
Let me tell you.
You just hold the L, Omar.
If you wanna come
Yo,
at
Just
the
hold
king,
the
you
L,
better
though.
not
Just
miss.
hold the L.
You wanna,
Just hold
if
the
you wanna
L,
come
Omar.
at the king, you better not miss.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting cooked.
Man spoke for Omar.
Bro
Oh,
thought
I got cooked.
WWE.
Listen,
He thought he was doing a WWE promo.
If you wanna, that's what I was. Listen, let me tell you something, Will. If you wanna come at the king, you better not miss, bro. Do not
The
come in
king.
here.
Oh my days.
Yes, exactly, bro.
king.
You listen. You got to be able to cook me with facts. You feel me, right, bro? And it's not facts, bro. When you wanna sit here and talk shit about midfields, bro, leave the room. You forgot that you played.
All right, yo, hold on. Yo.
As I said, I'm not taking no other DM over Chouameni. So if everybody's happy with their DMs,
He's
if
doubling
everybody's
down.
happy,
Nah, this
if
is
everybody
crazy.
is happy with their DMs, then that's fantastic. You keep your shit players, I'll keep my shit players, and we're all happy, right? Okay, fantastic.
Oh, happy. Hey, listen, don't worry. Listen,
Enjoy,
next season,
you
let me
enjoy,
tell you
you
something.
enjoy
Let
this
me
past
tell you-
season,
let me-
okay?
let me
Watch
tell you
what
something,
happens
Will.
next season.
Will, let
Hey,
me tell you
Watch
something.
what happens
Will,
next season. Watch.
Next
All right, we
season,
clipping
next
this.
season. Hold on,
132-36, man.
Will,
Watch.
you better-
Xabi Alonso's better than
Will.
Hansi Flick.
Xabi
Go
Alonso,
back
better
in.
than Flick.
Go back
Watch
in.
next
We
season.
got the
Watch
clips.
next
Xabi
season.
Alonso's
We
better than
got the
Champions League
clips.
winning manager, bro.
We got the
Guys
clips.
won a treble.
Nah,
Bayern
Bayern tax. Bayern tax.
Bayern
Bayern
tax.
tax.
We got the clips.
Bayern tax.
Bro, this is a
Will,
whack
Will,
Bayern.
Will,
This ain't
Will,
even
This
the
is
Will,
best
Barca.
Will.
This is Barca.
Let- no, hold on.
Mind
Bro
you.
said Bayern tax when they were
I
the
bet
best
you
team
that
in
I
Europe
see
that
another
year.
UCL before
Let me
Barca
tell you
fans
something,
do.
Will. You
I
gotta
see another
understand, bro.
UCL before
You gotta-
Omar does. I see another
Alright,
UCL before Omar and Jonas do. I bet
Let me
you.
tell you.
Hey, yo,
let
hold
me
on.
tell that. No,
You know you're
Jonas,
bringing
one
a
second.
coach that
Jonas,
might be a
one
fraud
second.
in Europe, right?
1 second. Jonas,
You know what I'm
1
saying?
second, bro.
Nah,
See,
man.
Will. I'm
Nah,
not even
man.
gonna
Give
interrupt you, bro.
me Xabi Alonso over
Go
Hansi
ahead.
Flick.
No,
Go
bro,
ahead.
stop
Oh,
it.
by all
Stop
means,
Watch.
it.
You're
bro.
crazy,
Watch next
bro.
Take
season.
it, bro.
Watch
Let me tell
next
you something.
season.
Let me
Watch.
tell you something, bro. I will be here. Let me tell you something, bro. I'm a very patient man, bro. I will wait. I will wait for next
Well, you
season,
don't got.
bro. Let me
What
tell you
else
something.
can you do?
The
No
pressure-
shit. You just gotta wait.
Listen, when
That's all you can do is just
when
wait.
When the Chouameni crash out begins, bro, I will clip every single Chouameni crash out next season, bro. I will play them all on Football Mania, bro. And we will play this moment when you said you wouldn't take any defensive midfielder over Chouameni. We will have it all, bro. Don't worry. You would take you said you would take
Bro,
Xabi
and you know
Alonso
what's
over Hansi
crazy,
Flick.
Will?
We got you, bro. We got
Why
you.
you dying on Chouameni's
man.
sword, bro? Like, why don't you
I
pick
am
another
a patient
player?
I'm
man,
saying
bro.
all
He's a
Madrid
baller.
players, bro.
He's a
Bro, I
baller.
rate a lot. I actually rate a lot of your players, bro. Not Chouameni, bro. I'm gonna be real. Like,
How do you not
bro.
rate Chouameni? He's a
He's
fucking
good.
baller. He's
Bro,
everything
good,
that
but
you
not
want in a
baller.
six.
He's your worst midfielder, bro. I think Camavinga more than I did Chouameni,
I don't know.
bro.
He's kind of, bro. He's
Come on,
kind of
yeah,
stupid.
Yeah,
I'm all
yeah,
about
yeah.
Camavinga is a way better baller than
Camavinga's a
Chouameni.
better six as well. Camavinga's a
No,
No,
better
he's
yeah,
DM
not.
as well.
Camavinga had a bad year.
See, this is how I know that you
No,
don't watch
Camavinga had a
Madrid.
bad year. He had actually a bad year.
Camavinga is a better footballer. Camavinga,
He's better, but he had a bad year.
To hate. You think I don't know? Look, his own mic gave up on him.
Yo, you're right.
His
Bro,
mic
Hey,
gave up
your
on him.
mic.
Bro, you might. Hey, you might not letting you speak, bro.
No.
Listen,
Bro, the
yo,
mic knows he's chatting
Patrick,
shit. The
come
mic
on,
knows
bro.
He
he's
cut
chatting
his mic off like CM Punk's pipe bomb, bro.
does
That's
this
what
guy
it is.
Omar think he's the main character?
Your
I'm talking
mic
to,
is hard enough. Your mic
I'm
is
talking to
hard enough, bro.
touchline. I'm talking to
Your mic is hard
touchline. You
enough.
think I'm just addressing you? You think I'm just addressing you? Who you think
Okay,
you are, bro?
Okay, touchline. On a real. If you had a choice between those two, Chouameni and Camavinga, honestly, you could take one of them. Who would you take? Honest to God. Which one
Camavinga.
would you take?
How
Camavinga.
Camavinga played last season, touchline?
He played bad.
No, he
played
was
bad.
shit last season. I agree, but so was
I
Tuchemeni.
said
When I
about
watched,
Chouameni,
when I watched
exactly.
Tuchemeni, he was shit as well. So
Thank you.
No,
And he got
Okay,
moved
Omar.
about.
Omar. Okay, hold on.
Didn't he give away a
Nobody
penalty in the
answered but
Clasico?
touchline.
Was it the
By the
Clasico
way,
he gave away a
nobody
penalty?
answered but touchline. One, I agree. Camavinga is a better footballer, but Camavinga is more of an 8 than a 6, right? Because Camavinga is too good on the
But he can
ball
play in the
to be a
6.
6.
We
Anyways,
can play in the 6.
okay. Touchline. When was Chouameni shit last season? When? Like which games?
Was it
Where
what
was he
game did
playing?
he give away a penalty? Was
Hold
it
on,
the
wait. Where
Clasico?
was? Hold on, wait. Touchline. Where was he playing during his bad spell?
Centre back.
Okay. How was he playing when he was in midfield?
It was not that much better, bro.
Shit.
Yeah, you're shit. You're shit.
All right.
So
I'll be real. I've watched him at the Euros. I watched him at the Euros when he went to Euro 2024. He was dog shit in that as well.
Yo, hey, yo, hold up.
Wait, Eunice. Corey.
No, your
when you
mic.
guys
Where was
played the
Mike?
other day,
Where was Mike?
how good-
I'm
how
telling
good
you, your
was
mic had
Zubimendi?
enough,
How
bro.
good-
Wait,
how
hold on.
good
Say that
was
again, Omar.
Zubimendi?
Omar, say that again.
Corey, how was the game when you guys played them in the Champions League? Tell me how good was Zubimendi in the midfield? I just want to know.
Bro, I
Everybody
gotta ask.
played
Bro,
bad
I
that
gotta
game.
ask Partey and Rice for the dog leash, bro. I don't got it. Man.
Okay. All
No,
right.
I watched him in the
Alright,
Euros.
look.
He played so bad in the Euros as well. He played so bad.
All right, look, we're wrapping up.
This guy. Bro, listen, your mic's not even letting you speak, bro.
Right?
Bro,
When
even the
you
mic
guys
knows
go
it's
over to
done.
Staffy,
Yo,
hold
Mike,
on. When you guys go over to Staffy, do not say Carnage Rave. Just call him a Hall of Fame plate cleaner. That's what I want you to say.
That's
No.
Hall of
That's
Fame
insane,
plate
bro.
cleaner.
That's insane.
That's what I want you to say.
No, put too many overrated.
Big up for everybody with the 10K, right? Much love. People, subscribe to Corey AFC. Make sure to check out Barca Reacts. Check out Omar BYT and Touchline Facts. Again, when it takes you over to Staffy TV, let him know.
Zubimendi overrated. Zubimendi overrated.
You got.
Okay. Gilmo came in to extend the show by a few minutes. He says, a large pepperoni pizza from Little Caesars tastes better than Omar's argument.
Last season, both Kemba and
And he
Truitt.
said,
And Omar's
both
not even here to
Kemba and
defend
Zubimendi
himself. Wow.
underperformed. We can't. Should we give Omar a chance to respond?
It's up
Nah,
to
yeah.
you, brother.
Should we give Omar?
Hey,
Yeah.
yo, hey, hashtag justice for Omar.
All right, look, Omar. Like, what do you got to say, bro?
What do I have to say?
Hold that.
Like,
This
bro,
is gonna take you
yo,
guys
yo,
over to Staffy TV.
Yo, this
right?
is Kim Jong-il, bro. I'm telling
Again,
you.
Let him know.
Bro, you
Hall of
guys get
Fame
anything
plate
but the
cleaner.
freedom of speech.
Pick up
you
to
know
the
what I'm
damn
saying?
chat every single time. I appreciate
It was
you
Will's
guys.
channel, innit?
Yeah, nah, I don't blame him, bro.
It's Will's channel.